It's so good loving somebody when somebody loves you back. Girl, that's the fact. To be loved and love in return is the only thing my heart desires. To appreciate the little things I do. Oh, you're the one that got me inspired. Keep on lifting me higher. So good, so good. Oh, Rob. Yeah. Excellent.
I don't want to end the serenade.
Now, we're up to our long-distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please. See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions. And then you got to go into somebody dying. You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. It's the last goddamn time I want somebody to use his brain to not come out of a goddamn record that is, that's up-tempo, and I got to talk about a dog dying. Hi, this is Casey Kasem. American Top 40 has moved to a new time. I hope you'll join me this Saturday morning and every Saturday morning at 2. What the hell's going on here? Geez, well, isn't it the last hour? We got another hour to do? Geez, I thought we were almost finished. Good golly, Miss Molly. Boy, this is ponderous, man. Ponderous.
Beautiful.
Let's get right to it. My first guest, very shy, withdrawn kind of man. All from one of America's most famous radio personalities, best-selling author. This is his new book, Miss America, the fastest-selling book in American history. Say hello to Howard Stern, ladies and gentlemen.
What's happening? What? So funny.
You're just so prepared. You know?
Yeah.
Run in, put yourself on the microphone. Hi.
You look a little like Medusa this
I
morning.
was going to say, your hair's awfully high. What happened?
I don't know.
Stick your hand in the light socket or something?
Yeah. How you doing? All right?
I'm okay.
Yeah. Well. Still single?
Yeah.
Hey, I got to tell you, we got a very busy program for you today, ladies and gentlemen. How's everybody doing? Okay. Does my hair look retarded?
It was just a little high. It looks better with the microphone. I was slapping it down.
Yeah. All right. Better?
Yeah.
A little better. Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. We ran out of time. I'm going to clear my voice. Baby. I'm a little frazzled, right?
Did you get in late?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I'm just frazzled.
Oh.
In general. In life.
Life friend.
I'm a work in progress. Yeah, Joan Rivers stopping by today. The new Stone Temple Pilots without Scott. Talk show. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to meet those guys again after they had a run in. Their lead singer got on heroin and.
You know, and what is the status there?
Well, we're going to find out. That's the thing today.
Because I was reading something the other day that said, we're going to be a full-time touring band. We're going to run on 4 wheels, not 3.
Yeah, well.
Stuff like that.
We'll get to the bottom of it today.
I'd love to find out.
If I'm any good at interviewing him, we'll find out today. Crackhead Bob in Memphis. It's just, you know, there's a lot of stuff.
The show is chock full.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, why don't we just take a little break, and then I don't know. All right, let's take a break.
Canada, this is the kind of show it is.
In Canada, it gets better. I just got to get my ass together. We'll be back right after these words.
Howard Stern. He's the bad boy of morning drive radio with a mouth that his mommy should have washed out with Willa.
The Howard Stern Radio Show. Howard Stern?
92.3.
Hey, Rock.
92.3.
Hello, I'm Don King.
Thank you.
And every morning, as I stand in front of the mirror, looking at my hair, I think of and listen to Howard Stern. Why do I listen to Howard Stern? Because Howard Stern has great Americana qualities and characteristics. So you may not like him or you may love him. Whatever titillates your fancy, one thing is for certain. Take Howard at the essence. Self-confidence, self-determination, courage, self-assertiveness. A guy who's determined to be good and determined to be number one. That's why I listen to Howard Stern Show.
Wow. Thank you. I dig that. Wow. I don't know if it's true, but I dig it. Wow.
Good one.
Baby.
As Don King would say, couldn't it be true?
Yep. Yeah, right. Couldn't it? Yeah. All right, I'm going to get to your phone calls in 2 seconds, but I read some amazing things in the newspaper I had to tell you about. I was, before I went to bed last night and before I masturbated, I was watching some of the U.S. Open. I am, for some reason, strangely captivated by the U.S. Open. I mean, I have to watch it. And
you don't watch all the other tennis matches? You don't watch Wimbledon?
No.
Really?
No, it's just U.S. Open. And I wonder if anybody else is even bothering to watch this. But they must be if they're running it.
The tennis ratings are up.
They are.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're running it on CBS Television and USA Today, USA, whatever that is, network. They're running that, you know, ad nauseum. They're running every match, and which is great. I mean, I like it. I like to put it on, and I say, oh, I'll do some work while it's on, and I just get caught up in it.
Even work, huh?
For some reason, and I'm not a tennis player. I have no idea how to play the game. I suck whenever I try. I don't know. I just get into it.
Good game.
It's a good game.
And it's one where you can see the psychology.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. I guess I'd watch ping pong. I don't know. It's the same thing.
Probably.
I'd watch ping pong. So you know, the funniest one is this new girl, Venus Williams, black chick, who puts like 900 beads in her hair.
I was going to say, is she getting beat to death?
She has like beads, and then that's not even funny. She not only has beads in her hair, but her sister puts beads in her hair.
Oh, is that right?
And they have identical beads. And the other day, the mom was in the stands watching, and she's got loads of beads.
No.
Like they're all into beads.
Yeah.
And all the other women on the tennis circuit hate Venus Williams because her father is her manager. And her father's like, really, he comes out with some
like
wacky
Tiger
thing.
Woods' father.
Yeah. And I don't know, the girls are like, they worship boxing or boxing promotion. They even had discussions with Don King. And they're going around talking about how they're the best, they're number one, they're going to kick some ass. And, like, you know, they're not sort of used to that on the tennis circuit. And plus, these girls haven't exactly done anything to back it up. But although they're kicking ass now.
Yeah.
They're real good.
Well, the one. I don't know. The other one's sitting in the sand.
Well, the father, no, she's the doubles partner, and they say that the father says the only one who can beat Venus is the sister.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and someone told me, I think I heard John McEnroe say this, that the girls actually communicate between their beads.
Is that right?
That's right.
Those are
secret beads, man. But the beads are funny. And then when I saw the mom wearing beads, and she's kind of chubby, she's got the beads. There's some weird bead thing going on. Like they figured out, like if they wear beads, it'll draw attention to them.
Well, definitely.
Yeah. I watch.
You look different.
Yeah, I'll say. It's a look. It's a look,
It's a lot, though. I mean, when you're running around on the tennis court.
That's a lot of beads. And a lot of black chicks have to do different stuff with their hair. They don't want to go to the typical afro or shaving of the head or, short hair. So they got to come up with something. This is wild. This is like...
This is the most out there thing, huh?
Gary, get me beads.
You should do it.
I'm going to go to all beads, like a Bo Derek thing.
Hey, because you're the best.
Yeah. Well, if I'd done that movie with Melanie Griffith, I had a scene where I was going to wear some beads in my hair.
Really?
I designed something, actually. Believe it or not, I was.
Before seeing Venus.
Before Venus. Yeah. Anyway, so I saw some amazing things in the newspaper.
Oh, and Agassi lost yesterday.
Yeah, what a schmuck. Let me say something about this tennis, as long as we're on the topic. This guy Agassi, who obviously has, chicks on the brain, is Brooke Shields. She did something to him. Yeah, she ruined him. And, that's what happens to a lot of these guys. They get famous and they get money and they lose their drive. And that's sad. Sad to see. That'll never happen to me because I don't get chicks. So my drive...
Wait a minute, you got a chick.
Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, problem solved. I'm married 20 years, so, don't worry about me. I won't lose the drive.
When will Agassi get his motivation back?
I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably never. Sampras was out of it. Sampras is the number one seed. Agassi could have had a beautiful comeback.
Yeah.
In fact, Chang almost got knocked out last night.
Right.
Really. He was like a game away from losing. That guy choked big time. I think he's a French guy. Pioni or whatever his name is. Pioline.
It's like Pioline.
Right. Yeah. So, these guys, they lose the fire in their belly. Plenty of fire in my belly, though. Don't worry about it.
Well, Agassi, Sampras has got the pretty chick now. He's got the girl from Father of the Bride as his girlfriend.
Oh, please, let me say something. Is that where she's from?
Yeah.
The reason Sampras got knocked out so early, when you see this babe sitting in the stands, I'm like, who would want to play tennis? She is gorgeous.
You want to get back to her, huh?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And Sampras is not a great-looking guy.
No.
He looks like Hermie from The Summer of 42, right? Every time I look at him, I think of Hermie.
That's who I always think of.
Me too.
I never take him serious.
Yeah. Hermie. The guy who...
You hear him talk, he's not lighting the world on fire personality.
No. I'd lose so I could just go back in the locker room, take a shower, and then go feel her up. That is what's ruining this guy.
Because this guy beat a guy when he was almost dead.
Yeah.
That year that he
cramped,
was vomiting. And he still won.
Yeah, no, he's a great tennis player, but women will ruin you every time. I mean, you have no idea what women have, the power they have over men. They ruin men. And I understand it because I even was shocking myself on vacation. I'm 43 years old now. Mm-hmm. All right, I don't have any problem telling you that. All right, I have a little problem. But
not much longer that you're going to be 43.
Right, I got my birthday coming up. But anyway... I'm 43, and I swear to you, I have the sexual libido of an 18-year-old. Robin, when I was on vacation, okay, while I was in Florida, I didn't diddle myself at all, and because the kids, it was a family vacation, and I was trying to sort of be a family guy.
When you think of family, you can't do it.
Yeah, and my wife and I had sex very little on vacation, actually. 2 times maybe.
Yeah.
2 times exactly. Not maybe, 2 times exactly. We forgot to bring the vibrators, and that's what went wrong.
You're kidding? You have to travel with them?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
My goodness.
My wife, the second we got there, she goes, "You're not going to believe what I forgot." I go, "What?" She goes, "The vibrators." I said, "Well, there goes everything."
There goes the party.
I mean, the second we got there, she realized that it's so embarrassing to me because I'm so bad in bed.
You're kidding me. You need the vibrators.
Yeah. But we did it without the vibrators, but it was over very fast because I'm quick.
You're still quick.
And I don't... what my wife needs is an orgasm, a lot of orgasms before actual sex. And then she doesn't care how long I last.
Right. But you couldn't...
And God bless her...
anything without these vibrators.
Yeah, I did what I could. I'm good with my hands, but when a woman is so accustomed to a vibration, she's hooked. It's like a heroin addict. You don't go to pot after heroin. You know what I mean?
Nobody's ever done that.
No. Her mother didn't have a vibrator. It was
you tried to vibra your mother.
No, but anyway, it was like really kind of put a damper on the vacation. I realized that I'm really, when I'm with a girl, who, in fact, someone said to me the other day, I was talking to a woman, she says, I need a man who's good with his hands. I go, I really am good with my hands, but I need a woman, like a young woman, first couple of times we're together. You know what I mean? My wife needs the vibrator.
Some motivation.
Yeah, my wife's been with me a long time. It's hard to motivate her. And so we forgot the vibrators. We had sex 2 times during the Florida trip. And that was okay because it was like family and the kids, and it was for me to be with the kids. Because when I'm doing this radio job and I'm busy with all my other crap, I don't pay attention to anybody in my family. I ignore them, like Prince Charles. Okay?
You could be a royal.
It's hard for me to concentrate on this
what is
and them.
Prince Charles concentrating on, though?
Camilla Parker Bowes. You know. But so, Florida was weird. I wanted sex, but at the same time, I kind of like resigned myself to the fact that I wasn't going to have sex because I forgot the vibrators. And face it, like, you know, I'm working the dead here. I'm waking the dead. Well, because she's been with me 20 years. She doesn't even realize how bored she is with me. So, anyway, as soon as we got home, we had the vibrators. Everything was fine. So listen to this. We get home, and my wife and my kids were out of the house a lot. Housekeeper, too. The house was pretty empty. I started watching porno because I was anxious to play with myself. And I was watching this movie by...
And even to do that, you need a porno?
No, I didn't need porno, but not only didn't I need porno, listen to this. I get home, I'm so anxious, I run into the bathroom, and I do it. Takes a second.
You're like 12
yeah,
years
and
old.
I'm like 12 years old, and then like...
Standing up?
Standing up. Standing up.
How's your aim, man?
What?
How's your aim?
Okay, it's a funny actually not that good because something happened to my telephone. We have a telephone in the bathroom.
Oh, God.
Something happened. Something happened to the telephone.
Which end?
No, actually just like the top of the phone. And I'm sitting there doing it. I go, I'm like a 12-year-old. I need to do this because I was irritable and cranky, and I needed to do this.
I gotta say something.
What?
You got a problem.
Wait, listen to this. Jackie, honestly.
I thought I was the
No, wait, listen to this. No, Jackie, listen to this, man. That's not the end of it.
43-year-old man.
That's like, but wait a second, that's in the morning. By afternoon, I'm talking about maybe by
The
like
same
same day, I had to do it again. And that's when I used like porno because it was just, everyone's out of the house. I can go watch porno. I watch porno. 3 seconds. I watched a movie. A woman sent. Gary knows the movie. Felicia is a porn star. Good-looking girl. Only does lesbian scenes. Watch that, and I'm weird, man, because all I have you can watch like all the hardcore stuff, people penetration, all this kind of thing. All I have to do is see a woman's legs up in the air with like shoes on, and then I'm done. Isn't that weird?
I don't know if I want to be in this room.
What?
Yeah. He might have a gun.
Wait, I probably do. All right, so
Same day.
what? Same. Wait, listen to this. Listen to this. Yeah, right.
No, he didn't go get his wife at all.
No, I didn't even get I didn't want my wife. And then that night, my wife wanted it, and I was raring to go. I took a shower, and I was raring to go. I did it to her that night. Next day, I wake up. I was shocked. I said, "What's wrong with me?" Next day, I wake up. I watch porno again because everyone was out of the house. Did it again in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
In the afternoon, I did it again in the bathroom.
What are you eating?
I'm healthy as a horse. I'm like a retard. You know how retards are? You ever read about retards?
All you can do is concentrate on one thing.
I'm telling you, you can take a 50-year-old retard, and these guys do it 3-4 times a day to themselves.
That's where the mind goes.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Like a retard.
Yeah, got to put you away.
Do you do it this way? Does anybody else do this?
Not like that.
You know what I think it is?
Are you sure this wasn't just a little run?
No.
Oh.
How long were you pent up in Florida? Like days?
A week. But I got to tell you something. This went on for 3 or 4 days when I got, we had 3 days left.
And you can't figure out why.
I think I'm healthy. I think I'm in the best shape of my life. I've been, I've been running. I've been working out a little.
Suddenly
You weren't working. You weren't getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so you had a lot more energy, probably.
Like now that work started, like last night after the tennis, I did it to, I did it to myself.
That was part of a ritual. That was.
Yeah, I need to do that or else I'm not here in the morning.
Yeah.
As it was already, it was going on 9:30 and I wasn't falling asleep. The second I did that, I don't even know what happened. I just wake up the next morning.
Do you turn out the lights or do you turn out the lights first?
It's like Lon Chaney when he turns into the werewolf.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, it's like I just like
and pass out.
And then, I don't know. Do I go running through the woods naked? I don't know. I don't know what happened. But can you imagine the tremendous sex drive that I have? I have tremendous libido, Robin.
Well,
I am Mr. Romance.
That's probably what fuels all of your creative energy.
Maybe. Wow, am I a sexual deviant?
No. You're not a sexual deviant. All you did was
relieve myself. Yeah,
a long time ago.
Yeah, I couldn't even believe it. I couldn't believe I was standing up. And you know I was standing up because there was a window in the bathroom. I didn't want anyone to see me, so I was pushed up against the wall.
Still hiding.
Well, the paparazzi.
They sat on the toilet, you know.
Well, I don't know what to say.
I'm embarrassed.
You're a big guy, too. That's got to be very funny looking.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm a big guy with the tiny genitals. All right? That's even funnier.
So are you naked? I mean...
I'm naked. No, I wasn't naked. No, as a matter of fact, I go in, I'm like, where am I?
On your ankles?
I wear these Calvin Klein underpants that are big baggy underpants. They're almost like sleeping shorts, but they call them underpants. I don't know how you can wear them under any clothes. I just sleep in them. I love them. You know what I'm talking about? The ones with the buttons down?
Oh, yeah, I love those.
So I just shift everything to the side. I don't even have to get undressed.
Oh, you're kidding.
Oh, yeah. Well, the bathroom's the perfect place for it because you can lock the door and pretend you're making the duty.
You look in the mirror.
What do you think?
What?
You're there for legitimate.
Yeah, right, in case my wife or my kids bang on the door.
They're going to knock on the door and say, I'm busy. Nobody wants to interrupt.
Hey, I'm getting busy.
Nobody wants part of that.
It's hammer time. I don't know, man. I'm like a retard.
Do you see yourself in the mirror?
I like that.
Oh.
But I don't see myself in the mirror because my bathroom doesn't have a mirror. Like that little toilet area. We have a little toilet area with that bidet.
So you're in that little closet.
Yeah. It's not. I'm like a hamster. I like a small confined area. I can do my thing. It does.
There's nothing in there, right? There's no mirror.
No, nothing. It's very sterile.
Yeah.
Very sterile. But sometimes when my wife's out of the house, what I do is I lock my door and I go upstairs to my bedroom where I have a full-length mirror.
Speed it up or slow it down?
Speed it up.
Do you dance around for yourself or just pose?
No, I just pose. Like, you know the cover of Private Parts?
Yeah.
My book?
Uh-huh.
That pose.
Strip slowly for yourself?
No. I watch myself take my clothes off, though. And then I just stand there and do it.
And catch a glimpse?
Yeah. And in the right light, I look kind of handsome.
Seducing yourself.
Yeah. I'm a weird guy, man. I know I'm weird. But I know I can't be the only one doing weird stuff. I read too many.
To think. The rest of the world.
But I'm at least confessing.
Ooh, I don't want to know, I don't think.
I'm a despicable man.
No, what's despicable about it? You just got very few interests.
Yeah, as my mother says, I have too much free time. And I go, I really don't. And she goes, no, you do. If you're still doing stuff like that, you got too much free time.
You make time.
Yeah, you make time. Yeah.
Oh,
That's great.
That's great. Yeah, when my wife and Nancy, we got to Florida, there was no vibrator. I was like, uh-oh.
Now, I do find that very strange.
Yeah, there's problems.
Strange.
Problems in the marriage.
You two don't get that much time together.
No.
You think when you're relaxed and...
In all fairness, Robin, it's something you couldn't understand unless you're married.
I guess not.
Not even 5 years. 15.
Well, wouldn't you go out and buy one, or wouldn't you...
No, that's way too much.
That's way too much. Travel with vibrators?
Wouldn't they stop you at the airport?
Jackie's like embarrassed. No.
Did she not?
But they travel with a lot of drugs and beer and drinking.
Same thing.
Can I ask you guys a question? Because I am freaked out by this, and I don't know that I maybe it's my problem.
Reached the 10-year mark, you know.
Yeah. Well, here's my problem. But they're so gone when they do it.
Yeah.
They're always high on pot or beer.
Nancy's so hysterical anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that Nancy. Seriously, Jack. Most times you're not straight when you're having sex, right?
Who could be straight?
Right. So
of course I am.
Oh, come on.
Come on, he's got to be.
Sometimes, yes.
For a while, I was almost forcing my wife to smoke pot a couple of years ago, just to, a couple of months ago, actually.
Forcing her to do
that. Yeah, right. Forcing her into the life of drugs.
Change her.
Anyway, so here's my point. So, I do it 2 times in one day, and then even when I'm with my wife, and what I do is, then I do my final thing.
And that doesn't discourage you at all?
No. I don't care. As long as the woman gets off.
Don't care.
Her pleasure is my pleasure.
There you go.
I'm not going to sit there and go through all the foreplay rituals that I would with a new girl.
You know, geez, I can't do this for her. This machine is doing it.
Yeah, I'm way beyond that. Yeah. You know what? I probably could do it for her, but it would take an hour. Okay? And I don't have the hour to spare, and I don't even have the interest in doing it for an hour. Okay? So, anyway, so I love the vibrator. You're not going to get me to turn on that thing or hate it. Anyway, you don't use a vibrator on your wife?
No.
Really? It's smart. I mean, you know.
I use my head.
Well, you want to know something?
I should. And she's actually asked for it. And
Yeah.
so we fooled around with it, and she's enjoyed it, and we did. I don't know.
Really? I guess you find it humiliating, but I don't.
I got a problem with it, but I haven't gone out and bought one either.
You want to know something? We use 2 on every lovemaking session. 2.
Look, did you hear that? He said we didn't pack the vibrators.
Yeah, we use 2.
No, I heard him. I mean,
I have the little pocket rocket that is used for a very sensitive area, and then I have this long blue one that I use to simulate myself.
See, but what doesn't make sense if it's such an integral part of what they do? How could you not remember to pack it?
Well, whatever. You know what? It's also a hard thing to deal with. I mean, you'd like to think that
if you're rushing around.
Yeah. I mean, in a way, I'm glad my wife did forget it. At least she's not consumed with it. So anyway, look, that's my fault as a man. Listen, it's hard for me to. All right.
I think there's something that could be done, but I guess he's not going.
I'm too far gone, Rob. Anyway, I'm too far into this. Anyway, then I'm with my wife. Here's the thing. What?
I think it's cool.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm not uptight. Look at it that way. I'm a liberated man. So, anyway, hey, I'll at least say this. My wife says that she would never use them by herself. That the way I do it is fantastic. Okay? Hey, whatever.
If she leaves him at home, doesn't sound like she's much enthusiastic about sex at any time.
Well, whatever. You could make a good argument for that.
In other words, she's not running to the bathroom standing up?
No. My wife can take or leave sex, you know what I mean? So anyway, here's the deal. But she's always ready. She's always ready. When I want to mount her, she's ready.
Yeah.
I gotta hand it to her.
She's not like the girl in Quest for Fire that you have to chase her down for 3 days.
Yeah.
Beat her over the head.
Find her when she's doing laundry on some rocks. And just take her. So anyway, listen to this. This is my point. 2 times I'm by myself during the day. And I'm 43 years old, all right? Two times I'm by myself. Then at night, vibrators, and then me doing my thing.
Right.
I know what you're going to say.
I'm finished in a second.
How come you've done so?
Yeah, how come I'm done so fast? How do guys hold out?
That I don't.
But let me ask you something. How long do you go?
You should write a book and tell people what you eat.
Robin?
Give me a stroke count, something.
I'll give you minutes. Like, okay, if 2 times, let's say 2 times, I did it like the day I'm describing to you, I held out like maybe 7-8 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I should be able to hold out 25 minutes.
After that,
yeah, right?
That's not
3 hours.
Time.
It isn't?
No, that's not. That's not bad.
But imagine you got to see me.
I thought it was like, boom.
Bing.
No,
that's
no,
what I thought.
No.
He touches himself and he's off.
No. It's not that bad.
All right.
You get past 10 minutes, we're talking raw and...
Yeah, okay. All right, so that's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Oh, all right. God, I was feeling like
I'll tell you
a
one
freak.
thing, though.
Yeah.
Do you ever... I have never had any sense of time. I do that. I don't know whether I've been doing it a minute. Or
I clock the whole thing. I'm like a marathon runner. I have to know what time I did the mile and yeah.
Well, Jackie really gets into it.
He loves it. I have issues.
Well, he's too dry.
I have performance issues. I have to be the ultimate performer.
Yeah, you're watching everything.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm totally like he's enjoying himself. I'm totally just saying, is the other person getting
you're
off?
Like a pilot on a plane, you're doing a countdown, a checklist.
Right, and I'd probably be better in bed if I did what Jackie did, which is just enjoy myself and go for it. But I can't. I have to be in control, and there's a whole thing going on. That's why I need a little slut whore on the side who just is totally in control of the situation. Who, just takes over the whole lovemaking.
Really?
Yeah, I need that.
Should have packed one of those in your suit.
You're not kidding.
Well, I got to tell you something. I can't wait to tell you this.
Thank you.
Because I said to myself, I looked at this story and I said, you know what? Howard's a pretender. All he is talk. There's another guy living his life.
What is it?
It's the Chuck Norris story.
What's he doing?
He has a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I'm reading here, apparently, I guess the story's going to come out in Star Magazine or something.
Go ahead.
This guy screaming that Chuck Norris stole his wife.
Go for it, Chuck.
This fellow, this is the bad facts. I think his name is Gordon Hinchberger.
Yeah.
He tells Star Magazine that soon-to-be former Mrs. Hinchberger, Jen O'Kelly, has left him for Chuck Norris.
Wow, Chuck just dumped his fiancée.
O'Kelly confirms this. She and Norris met the old-fashioned way. She sent him a picture of herself topless. Oh.
Wow.
So Chuck just said, whoa.
Hey, now.
And went and got it.
Yeah, I get pictures like that every day.
And you throw them away.
Yep, I throw them in the garbage.
Tack them up on the bathroom wall.
Yeah, I sure do. Hey, God bless Chuck Norris. He's out there having a party.
He's living the life.
He's living the life and getting away with it. In fact, people think he's got a great image and everything.
Oh, sure, he's a fan. You know, he's doing this family entertainment.
Yeah, anti-drug, everything. Karate schools.
Have you seen the new exercise infomercial?
There you go, looking great. He has to exercise. Let me tell you.
Gotta throw him another basket.
Yeah, he's having a great time. Hey, I can't say I'm not jealous.
Topless.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
How old is she?
They don't say. I got to find out everything.
Because you hear married woman, you start thinking, but she's probably 19.
Yeah.
Married at 19.
Yeah, right.
She probably got married at 12.
Yeah. And don't be mad at Chuck Norris. Be mad at your wife. She's the one sending out topless pictures. She was fishing. Chuck probably figures she's available.
She was.
Hey, there are tons of people on the phone, and I got to tell you some of the things I read in the paper, but I got to take a quick break. We'll come back. I'm getting to everybody on the phone. Everybody hold tight. I'm coming right back.
Listen to awful actor James Garner speaking to Jay Leno about Howard Stern.
Now, I know you like to give honor. I have a list of... I put some names together here. You give me your honest opinion of each one of these names.
Oh, really? You don't want to do that, do you?
Everybody has an opinion on this. Howard Stern?
He's the epitome of trailer trash. Every time I see him, I'd like to slap him in the mouth and say, "You sit down, little boy, and shut up." Sit down. Bad boy, bad boy.
James Garner, more angry than he is famous. It's the Howard Stern Show.
From the top of the Howard Stern building, you're listening to the Howard Stern Show on the Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network.
A million things to get to. I'll get to the phone calls right now also. There's a whole bunch of things going on, particularly in San Diego. We are now international. We are broadcasting into Canada. Not only in Windsor through Detroit, but actually we have 2 Canadian stations in Toronto and in Montreal, which is great. This is great news, and the Montreal thing was out of control yesterday after our press conference. Tons of press on this show, and I'll play you some of the things that are going on. Also, San Diego, there's a bit of an alarming situation that I'll tell you about. You know, we have stuff going on all over the country. Crackhead Bob went to Memphis. We got some real funny tapes for you of Crackhead Bob. We sent him down there posing as Elvis's cousin. Thanks to our station in Memphis, who paid for the trip. WMFS 92.9. Is that our station in Memphis? Yeah, WMFS 92.9. Solid Rock 92.9 MFS. That's we were a little nervous going into Memphis because there's a lot of hillbillies down there, and we didn't know what to do. Memphis, weird population, hillbillies and a lot of black people.
Is that right?
Yeah, like 60% black Memphis.
How do they mix?
Oh, how do black people and hillbillies have a mix at any one given time? You tell me. Don't make
Must be a fun time.
Ever hear of oil and water? Okay. So, and who knew? And nice, actually very attractive Jewish woman owns the station.
Is that right?
Yeah, very attractive. And took had some balls.
Well, it is the media.
Yeah, it is the media, and the Jews do have to own the media. That's their thing. So, she took some balls out. And
found some balls.
Found some balls in those panties, and she's a Southern Jewess, and she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah?
Very, very attractive. Like to do her. Matter of fact, I hope she comes up and visits me sometime, and somehow I end up in her arms.
Maybe she'll bring her vibrators.
Any girls come visit me, bring your vibrators. Okay, look. Anyway, we got that Crackhead Bob tape. I'll get to that. Joan Rivers stopping by today. We've got some, the guys from Stone Temple Pilots without the guy on heroin, the lead singer, Scott Weiland. They formed a band without him.
They swear Scott is clean now.
Whatever. What?
His 100% right.
Yeah, okay. Okay, this is just real funny. Marv Albert, okay, everyone knows the story on him. I don't have to go through all the details. But now the prosecutor's saying, okay, they're saying that they will set out to prove that Marv Albert not only bit this woman on the back during forced sodomy, but they're saying if for any reason the jury doesn't believe the forced sodomy thing, they're going to just go after him for having sodomy in Virginia.
Is that right?
Because sodomy in Virginia is a 5-year sentence just for doing oral sex.
Ooh.
Can you believe this?
And the woman's not going to go to jail?
Well, they're saying...
You're saying if it wasn't forced...
Interesting.
Then she was a willing partner.
Hey, you should be a lawyer.
And should be charged with a crime.
There you go.
So she should be the victim and the defendant.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe I'm saying it wrong. If the biting thing isn't like a crime because somehow he manages to prove that this is something she wanted rough sex. They're going to say, okay, well maybe we can't prove to you that he forcibly bit her and stuff, but we can prove to you that perhaps he forced her to have sodomy. That's what they're going to set out to prove. Maybe that's it. Who knows?
Because that's different.
Yeah, that's different. Then she won't have to go to jail, just him.
But they have to decide first, right?
No, I think they can go. I don't know. I think they're going for everything.
Yeah, then the jury can sort of decide, well, no, we don't think he did this, but he did do that.
Yeah.
Did you see yesterday that Marv's attorneys were calling for the case to be thrown out of court?
Well, of course.
And I thought, they got some information?
Yeah.
No, not really. What they found out was that one of the people on the grand jury who indicted him used to work for the lead prosecutor.
Oh.
I thought maybe Marv had some proof that he didn't do these crimes.
I don't know.
But no, he's trying to find other technicalities.
You do the crime, you got to do the time. Melrose Larry Green.
Morning, Howard.
Yes.
Oh, you won't believe what's going on here.
Where are you?
I'm in L.A. I'm back from Dallas.
Yeah, by the way, Melrose was out in Dallas protesting the fact that we were taken off the air, but that's another story. Yeah, what's going on in L.A.?
I'm back in L.A. Get back to L.A., and now you have this guy, Tom Leykis, on in the afternoon.
Yeah, did you hear in our L.A. station, our L.A. station was weird. There used to be like us in the morning and classic rock, and the station did very well. It did fine.
Did it?
Yeah.
Because I thought they had a problem.
Well, no, but then everyone figured, well, since I'm getting these huge ratings in the morning in Los Angeles, why not make the whole rest of the station sound like me?
Oh.
So they hired about 900 people who all could do impressions of me in various forms. So the station really took a nosedive because,
who wants to hear an impression of this?
Well, yeah. It gets a little old. If I tell you I get 10 million calls a day from people who say they can't stand to listen to the rest of the station, only because it's just like they had one show on after us that basically did a recap of what we did that morning.
Yeah, they talked about what we did.
And people took a vote on whether they liked it or not.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it was just a dumb thing to do, and I complained when it initially started, and then I realized, hey, I don't have any say over what the station's program.
Yeah, but suppose it hurts us.
Well, that's when I got the idea to provide 24-hour-a-day programming to radio stations. I'm going to start that pretty soon.
You got to rescue us, Howard. You got to rescue us.
So anyway, now they fired all these guys who sound like me because they didn't perform well in the ratings, and they hired Tom Leykis in the afternoon, who's got a syndicated show of some form or another. I've never heard it.
He's syndicated. I never hear this program.
Yeah, he's on like 100 stations or something. I've never heard the guy. To be quite honest, the only time I ever...
They run a commercial for his show where they use Jackie's laugh on it.
Yeah, well, is that true? Play that for me.
You got to hear this.
Let me hear that.
You ready?
Because I'm going to blow my stack. Go ahead.
You got to hear this.
Go ahead.
I got to thank Cross Country Carl for this.
All right.
Here it comes.
97.1, the FM talk station. Howard Stern, morning.
So what do I win, Vanna?
Tom Leykis, afternoon. What will it sound like when I'm screaming in stereo?
Oh, boy. Okay.
That's Jackie's laugh.
All right. First of all, I have outlined for them 20 billion goddamn times.
Darn thing.
Yeah. That I don't want to be lumped in with the other disc jockeys. No offense to Tom Leykis. He might be the greatest disc jockey on the planet. Somehow I doubt it. But he might be the greatest. I don't care. I don't want to be lumped in with him. And secondly, don't use my goddamn sound effects on any promos. I've told them this 50,000 effing times.
They don't listen.
They just don't goddamn listen.
Howard, you know what's going on? Or
Gary,
guess at what's going on?
How many times have I told them that?
Howard, they know this. They know this. They're one of our oldest affiliates, so they know this. There's a new program director.
Yeah, but Bob Moore knows it. He's not old.
No,
he is old, and quite frankly, a little overweight. But
wake up, Bob Moore. Wake up, Bob.
No, seriously, Gary. You know what? I'm not even going to wake up Bob Moore on the air. Just call him and tell him get that goddamn promo off and get Jackie's laugh off of that. It's bad enough they burn out all my sound effects. Bob Moron.
Hey, Howard.
It's done.
I got something to plug, Howard. I'm doing an appearance with Crackhead.
All right. Anyway. Jesus, that pisses me off when they do that. You love when I hang up on them. Okay. Jimmy, you're on the air.
How you doing, Howard?
All right, man.
I was wondering about that Melanie Griffith, Chad Palminteri movie. Did you hear anything about it anymore?
No, I'm not. They're not making the movie. You know, this is really weird. So, I get calls to be in movies now. Now that I've done a movie, the movie generated millions of dollars and all this stuff. Suddenly I'm thought of in some of these movies. And I've got a stack full of scripts on my desk. And I got to admit, the ones I've read, I'm not interested in, doing these scripts. I don't want to be. I'm not looking to be a movie star per se. If there's something good, I would do it. So I get a call a couple of months ago from these guys. They're making a movie called Jane. All right, and it's a Melanie Griffith film. She's one of the producers, and I said, well, send it to me. And David Spade's going to be in it, and and as time went on, Chaz Palminteri joined up, and Randy Quaid. So I get the script, and I liked it. I thought it was sort of a cute, romantic story. I didn't see it as a blockbuster or anything. In fact, it was a very low budget film. I don't even think it was a $10 million budget. So it was something like $7 or $8 million, or $6 million.
How did they afford you?
I don't know. But somehow they could, So, well, I'll tell you how they could afford me. The same way Spano bought the Long Island hockey team.
They could afford everything.
You're right. They could afford anything they wanted. So I get a call from my reader, and I said, I got 3 weeks off this summer, and you need me for 3 weeks. It was a small supporting part. I said, for fun, I'll do it. They were thrilled. They were like, wow. Okay, great. And we had a deal and everything. They sent me what you call deal memos or whatever it is. And then like a week later, like a week ago, like before I start shooting or something, it turns out the guy who was making the movie or something didn't have any money or didn't have the financing in place. I said, fine, thank you. I said I'll just go take my vacation now. It struck me as odd and everything because I never would have even gotten associated with these people.
It was sort of just before you were supposed to go shoot.
Yeah, right. So I would never even gotten associated. Plus, we put a lot of time and energy into talking to these. Who would even bother? But okay, what the hell? It's Melanie Griffith's film. So I open up Entertainment Weekly this week, and they go, Loser of the Week, Howard Stern's next film was canceled. And I'm like...
It's your film?
Yeah, now it's my film. I go, Entertainment Weekly has the weirdest agenda with me. Like, they constantly call me to be on their cover. They want me, they want me on the team and all this kind of stuff. And then, they just totally distort something. Like, what do you mean, my film? I have nothing to do with this. My next film. I was just going to go off and do, a little small role in somebody's film. It's my film. Why don't they put Melanie Griffith's film?
Well, that's whose film it was.
Right. It had nothing to do with me.
She was not only starring in it, she was producing.
Yeah. So I got a call from the director, a couple of calls from the director since then, and she says that they were actually making the movie with somebody else and would I be in it. And I said, I don't know.
There's not going to be a Melanie Griffith in it anymore?
Oh, no, she's still, yeah. Okay. They're all going to be in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what do they do? How would they send you a lot of scripts, in other words?
Yeah, they if a guy has a part in mind for me.
Oh, I see.
And they send it to you, and they go, hey, would you do this? I got some real bad ones. Some guy sent me a script. I would tell you about it, but they're going ahead and making the movie. They asked me to star in it. Chevy Chase, I think, would turn this one down.
Ooh.
So bad it was. Some of these, and I'm amazed at what they'll put money into.
Well, I've been watching some of these. I've been going to the movies a bit lately.
Yeah.
And a lot of these films with the bad scripts get made.
I can read a script and pretty much tell if it's going to be a good movie or not. That's one of my, at least I got that ability.
I'm sitting there watching, the other week I rented Fools Rush In.
Oh.
With Selma Hayek and
Hayek. That guy from Friends.
Yeah, I saw that. I could barely get through it.
It's horrible.
The only way I got through it as a man is because Selma Hayek is so goddamn good looking. Yeah. I just have to have sex with her before I die.
Oh, God.
Good goddamn. Every man should have one of those.
Put her on the list.
Oh, man, is she hot.
Hey, Howard, how about that Jim Carrey? He can't go anywhere without his psychiatrist.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's really cracking up.
We keep hearing reports about that.
Jim Carrey had a real rough childhood. I don't like to hear celebrities whine about their childhood and stuff because, like, who cares? And, like, most of them didn't have, like, a bad childhood. Like, I'm reading a Jennifer Aniston thing the other day. They do a quote from her. I worked as a waitress, and I was the worst waitress. You ever notice these people always have to say they're the worst waitress or the worst this or that? But in other words, I'm a great actress, but I'm the worst.
But
she
you know why
sucks.
she was the worst waitress?
Yeah.
Her father had money.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? She probably was a goddamn good waitress. That's probably what she should be doing in life.
She probably didn't waitress at all, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like, they always have to talk about how bad they were at these menial tasks. Mm-hmm. How hard is it to be a goddamn waitress, you
You're
moron?
carrying a plate.
Yeah, don't tell me you were bad at it. That's such a cliche thing to say you were a bad waitress. Every Hollywood actress has to say she was a bad waitress.
Right.
But anyway, Jim Carrey really, literally had a screwed up childhood. I mean,
lived in a car,
and did his father had some kind of drinking problem or something?
I don't know that it was a drink. His father just couldn't ever make anything work.
Yeah, his father was like a real loser.
So the family was always destitute.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody needs a full-time shrink, it's Jim Carrey.
And he put him 24
hours. The point I have about all this is they can keep it together until they get money.
I don't know that he was keeping it together.
No. He worked.
Yeah, just
he
didn't hear
have
about
the 24-hour psychiatrist.
Yeah.
He just managed to get by.
I don't know.
Now, I mean, he had a wife. He had a kid.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? All of a sudden, they give him $20 million. He can't handle anything.
I don't know. But
what did you hear?
I'm saying he's got a right. He's got a right to be screwed up.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
I have a right.
Well, yeah, you do, but you are.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Oh, please. Anyway, so that's the story on that movie that I was going to be doing. I just thought it was kind of funny when I turned out to be the loser of the week. And I'm like, I didn't feel like a loser. I kind of felt like, they asked me to do this thing and they don't have the financing.
Things happen in Hollywood all the time. It's not your fault.
I mean, let me tell you something, man. If I decide to do a movie where it's my movie, ain't nothing going to go wrong.
All right.
Trust me.
Did you see that movie G.I. Jane? Did anybody see it?
It's a funny thing. I'm reading reviews of G.I. Jane, and they're saying it's the worst goddamn movie they ever saw.
Oh.
Listen to this. So then Siskel and Ebert gave it 2 enthusiastic thumbs up.
Yeah.
Now we have either 2 thumbs up or 2 enthusiastic thumbs up. So I'm saying, gee, what's the reality here? And I'm going to tell you something. I think the critics really have it in for this Demi Moore.
That's what I think it is.
Yeah, it's probably not a bad movie. I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
It's not a horrible movie.
Right.
It's an okay movie.
Probably a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
I really feel that people hate her.
Why? I don't know.
Well, sometimes when certain people get very successful, I think maybe part of it's her own doing because her and Bruce Willis sort of always are lecturing on TV about, how to keep things together. And then she goes and puts her kid in the movie. And I don't know. Maybe it's just to get too much success and you got to knock them down.
It seems that Bruce Willis is having another life.
I don't know.
He has one bomb movie after another. Nobody ever says anything.
I don't know what it is. They just seem to be out to get her. And really, I think she's a pretty good actress. What do you think of that? And I also think she's damn attractive. I think she's a legitimate movie star. And I also think she's done some real good movies.
I don't know if you can go that far.
Ghost
it didn't take a lot of acting.
Really?
I mean, Meryl Streep.
I don't know, the way she was crying, I kind of thought she was pretty good. I don't know, I must be a simpleton, but I think she's good.
Pretty face.
But I think that, yeah, exactly.
But
I think that
she is beautiful. She's beautiful to look at, and that's a valid criterion for being in front of.
But Julia Roberts can do 50 bad movies, and they'll kind of like her for some reason.
They're waiting for her to make a comeback,
yep.
and enthusiastically welcoming her back.
Right.
And she does. But Demi can't get a break.
Yeah. I don't, did you see the movie?
That stripper film was terrible.
Why do you ask about that?
What, that Jane movie?
Yeah. No, why do you ask about G.I. Jane?
Well, it was filmed in Florida where I lived, and then they had to move it to Jacksonville. I could have been in it, but I wouldn't be in it because I look like John Candy.
Oh.
They wanted to goof on me. So.
Well, quite frankly, what's the big deal? So let them goof on you.
I know.
So quite frankly, what are you, an actor?
No, I try and get into, like, extras and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, all I know is that the woman got herself in incredible shape, and I know a lot of the critics were putting her down for that. I'll tell you something, man. Getting into shape is tough.
Not easy.
Not easy. And, hey, why not? I say more power to her.
If De Niro gains weight and then loses
they
it,
think
he's
that's
a
great.
genius.
Yeah, Stallone put on 40 pounds. They think that's great.
That's acting.
Yeah. So, what can I tell you?
But he can't trim down for a role.
She shaved her goddamn head. I'll tell you one thing. Most broads wouldn't do that.
Not do that.
That's right.
And, she actually is credible in this film.
Yeah.
And it's a Ridley Scott film. I love him.
Yeah, there you go.
The critics.
Yeah, so there you go. That's my take on it. Okay?
Did you see Copland?
No, I haven't seen any movies. I wait till they come out on video. I can't go to the theater. I'll be mobbed like Princess Di.
That's right, Howard. The paparazzi will get you.
No, I haven't seen it. I was kind of anxious to see it until everyone told me it sucked.
It's not that. See, I don't know who. These people kill a thing before it ever gets life.
It's only made $27 million.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it only made $27 million.
But it's a little film. I don't think it cost that much to make.
Oh, it cost plenty.
Nah.
When you figure out the cut that De Niro and Stallone get and all that other...
No, they all took lesser money so that they could, expand their roles. They got to do...
You know what lesser money is for Sylvester Stallone?
What?
Take a guess.
$7 million?
Yeah, something like that. That's lesser money. So,
the whole budget of the film.
Yeah. Instead of 20, he took 7.
You know what, everybody... the other thing that everybody's talking about is the rotten special effects in Air Force One.
Is that right? I haven't seen that either.
Ford film. They're saying, God, what cheesy graphics, all this stuff. I said, yeah, because Harrison took all the money.
Right. There's no money for effects. He's got $180 million out of that thing. Between the percentage.
By him, there's no more money.
Yeah. What do you want, effects, or you want Harrison Ford? You'll never see special effects in a Harrison Ford movie.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're lucky you got a set.
So anyway, I don't know what my next move is in film, but it doesn't have to be. I'm not like a traditional movie actor who needs a next move.
Right.
If Private Parts is the only movie I ever do, so be it. But I'll end up doing something else. I just have to find the right piece of material.
Well, you always said that that Liar Liar was the sequel to something on television.
I saw Liar Liar, and while it made a ton of money, I didn't think it was all that funny.
I thought it was funny.
Did you? I thought it was an okay film. I'm a big Jim Carrey fan, so I'll watch anything he does. But I
thought he was good.
Yeah, you liked it?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little tired of the same shtick.
It is the same shtick, but what else is he going to do?
I liked it better than Ace Ventura.
What's he going to do? Emote?
Yeah. But like the Three Stooges, I like Jim Carrey, so I'm into it.
So I figured, hey, he's found another valid premise for doing all this stupid stuff.
Yeah. But it was a better movie than most of the movies out.
Quite frankly, any movie he's ever done is better than anything Jerry Lewis ever did, and I don't even think they should be compared.
In fact, I think they should put Jerry Lewis in a concentration camp.
Thank you.
Get rid of him.
Yeah, make him watch his own
Make him watch his own movie.
Throw him right out of showbiz.
Yeah, I'm not a big Jerry Lewis guy.
I don't understand the comparison.
And Jerry Lewis is trying to lump himself in with Jim Carrey and telling him what to do and stuff, but...
If he didn't do the telethons, nobody would see him anymore.
Yeah, in fact, Jim Carrey's starting a telethon. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. All right.
Sounds feasible.
Yeah. Hello.
He's taking over Terry's telethon.
Okay, dude.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Can I just ask Robin something?
Yeah.
I mean, nobody died. I'm sorry about your relationship, but I went in the studio for 3 days and I recorded a wedding song for you.
Let's hear it.
The aisle.
Let's hear it.
What?
Oh, you want to hear it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think he's got something good.
Here it is.
Go ahead.
They'll have to get married. This is not his song.
I don't know what that is. Our audience was whack.
Never know.
Joe.
You.
Do it.
Hey, what was with the Spice Bitches yesterday?
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls, I'm sorry.
Spice Bitches.
I had them on because, people tell me they're famous.
Well,
they are famous.
Yeah.
They came in to get interviewed, and heck, they didn't want to answer anything.
Yeah, well, the interview pretty much went something like this. Jackie's pretty good at it. So, Spice Girls, tell me, are you a virgin? Yeah, but in other words, you are 20 years old and you say you're a virgin?
It's none of your business. Why do you think that? It's none of your business.
And then I heard
maybe I am and maybe I'm not.
And then I heard a lot of gal power.
Yeah, wait a minute. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not.
I think they need to loosen up a bit. What do you think?
Well, to tell you the truth, anytime you get 5 women, or 5 men for that matter, and you got to conduct an interview, and everyone's wagging away into that microphone,
it's bound to go bad.
It's bound to go bad. You got to decide up front who the spokesperson is going to be.
Business if I'm a lesbian or not.
Yeah.
Well, I just thought they'd give you a little bit more information than what they give. What the heck? They're coming in for an interview, and they know they're going to get asked questions like that.
Well,
no, they don't know.
They don't know. I don't know. And no one knows. Joan Rivers is coming in this morning. What else I got for you? Oh, I got to give away a trip to visit the FBI.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. We got this trip offered to us, as long as we mention the X-Files.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the FBI and the X-Files are working together now?
Speaking of which, I brought you the 2 original versions of the X-Files.
The new series? The new season?
Yeah, the old season.
Oh,
the very first 2 episodes.
Oh, of last season?
No, of the very first 2 episodes of any season.
X-Files ever?
Right.
Oh, I never saw that.
Yeah, that's what I have to. Yeah, because FX is running them. I want them to send me the whole damn, all the shows.
It's such a good series.
Yeah, Robin got me into it. I just started watching it.
It is dynamite. It's the best thing that was ever done on television.
Really? Mm-hmm. I don't think so. Mm-hmm. Not based on the first 2 anyway.
No. You got to see. It was early then. You got to see what they've done.
All right.
It's a great.
So far, I ain't buying that.
Well.
But I want to look at the rest of them. Anyway, Joan Rivers is stopping by. She's got something to tell us. The Stone Temple Pilots guys, I guess, dumped Scott Weiland.
They haven't made up their minds yet, I don't think. They're seeing how this goes.
Today we'll learn what it's like when your lead singer of your very successful band goes into rehab. What do you do? And he's so in rehab that you just can't even get the band together.
He's either in rehab or on the run.
It's something. All right, we'll figure it all out when they come in. And
where do you think he ran to?
Crackhead Bob in Memphis opposing his Elvis's cousin is a classic. You gotta.
That's it.
You got to hear that. That's coming up, too.
Another moment in Crackhead Bob History. Before he became the international celebrity that he is today, did you know that Bob fought in the Desert Storm War?
Fire in the wall! Fire in the wall! Everybody won! Fire in the hole!
Next time to hear about Bob's experiences of mountain climbing in the Alps. Another moment in Crackhead Bob History on the Howard Stern Show.
Him in Memphis is really funny. Thanks to our affiliate in Memphis, who will actually they actually pay for Bob to go down to Graceland.
Pick up the tab.
Yeah, and it's really good.
Howard Stern, he's no screenbag.
Jackie the Joke Man Martling has 2 filthy and funny CDs, Sgt. Pecker and The Joke Man, only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling, also on cassette, buy 2, get 1 free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Friday and Saturday, November 7th and 8th at the Riviera Hotel. It's Jackie, live on the Strip in Las Vegas. For information and nasty jokes, visit jokeland.com. Told you Joan Rivers is going to stop by. We got to do the homeless trivia thing because we have a chance to win a trip for 2 to a VIP tour of the FBI headquarters. Why not? Which includes airfare and hotel courtesy of FX, because they got the X-Files starting. So somehow that all ties together.
Well, they're FBI agents.
Yeah, right. Yeah, whatever. And what can I tell you? This Lady Di thing, obviously, that hasn't stopped. Princess Di. That is going on. Charles Grodin did a commentary. Gary just told me about this. I don't really watch Charles Grodin. It's unwatchable.
I tried watching him while we were on vacation, and you cannot stay with him. I don't know what he's talking about.
He's the new Joe Franklin.
Unless he starts talking about you, he's totally unfocused.
I know. And so the other, and he gets, every once in a while he throws my name and hoping to get my audience to tune in.
So he did no rants about you last week. I didn't watch.
He had the nerve to say, and this is kind of funny, actually. If the guy was trying to be funny, I'd say it was good. But he's not. He's serious. He says, you know, he knows what it's like to be a victim of stalkerazzi because the Howard Stern Show sent Steve Gorillo, the intern, to ask him a question. He's comparing Lady Di's...
And Steve walked with him.
Steve Gorillo walked over to him and asked him a question.
Yeah.
And he answered, you know, and then after that he walked away.
Actually, he threatened Steve.
Yeah. No, Steve knows what it's like to be stalked by Charles Grodin. He actually had the nerve to say that he'd been a victim of this, which he's been a victim of none of it because nobody cares about
Nobody chased him. He wasn't in a car. Wasn't going through a tunnel.
Gorillo isn't stalkerazzi. He's stupid-razzi. Don't compliment yourself, Charles. Nobody's stalking you. Give that one up, you bald bastard.
Yeah.
Even with the new wig that makes you look like you're going bald.
It's really funny, that wig, because it looks like a piece of paste. You know, it looks like somebody drew hair on his head.
Yeah. A lot of people told me, too, that faxed me because we were asking about Sylvester Stallone if he was doing something with his hair. They say he's getting a hair weave.
Is that what it is? Because I know there's something going on there.
And that he's had hair transplants because some guy said to me that he knows his dentist goes to the same hair transplant doctor that Sylvester
I thought
Stallone
you were
goes
going to say his dentist did Stallone's hair.
But I don't know. That could not be true. You know, that could also be untrue.
There's something going on there, Howard. Trust me.
Yeah, but Charles Grodin is not a victim of paparazzi or stalkerazzi. The only thing
certainly not by us.
Yeah, the only thing he's a victim of is baldness.
And I was watching. Did you see Regis and Kathy Lee at all on the vacation?
Well, I did see when Frank and Cody came out.
No, I missed that.
How to be the most incredible. First of all, Kathy Lee looks like she put together a new hairdo.
And she's getting anorexic.
And because now she's trying to be attractive to Frank.
So she's going to waste away to nothing. She's beginning to look like a witch.
But I'll tell you, I like that look. So I thought she looked good, and it looked like she had maybe a facelift.
No, because she's now sucking her teeth all the time, looking for food.
But anyway, I watched, and all of a sudden, Cody comes out. And Cody is maybe one of the most disturbing, not only looking children I've ever seen, but also acting. He's frightening. He is frighteningly bizarre.
Wow.
I'll say that because she's putting them out there for us to look at. So I'm saying it. I don't like to comment on kids, but
what's wrong with him?
He's weird. He is weird.
Oh, we're going to get our wish, I guess.
Yeah, I find him. You can tell he's totally spoiled. You can tell he has no clue that he's not interesting. He's going to be a great adult. He's definitely going to have problems.
Good.
I am willing to bet.
Well, I don't mean good.
Yes, good. Trust me. Trust me what she is doing to him.
Well, yeah, I mean, he deserves to have a problem with that mother.
Yeah. She's turning him into a showbiz kid.
Yeah.
She's Judy Garland dragging Liza out. You know what I mean?
Liza has some talent.
Yeah, from what I can tell, Cody has no talent. And then all of a sudden, you see a guy like lurking in the background in like old man jeans, you know, like guys who wear jeans who shouldn't.
Right.
And she goes, "Here's Frank." And Frank comes out.
Oh, my God.
And he gives her, she goes, "Oh, hello, honey." And they give each other like this little awkward kiss, like a peck on the cheek, like he kind of kisses her on the cheek. And then he stands there and like all befuddled, and it's all uncomfortable, and she's trying to act like everything's normal.
Yeah.
It was the greatest television I'd ever seen.
Well, I enjoy it now because whenever she does talk about her personal life, you know it's all messed up. So the time I saw it, she was talking to Regis, and Regis said, "So, Kathy Lee, did you have a good weekend?"
Frank and I nearly killed each other, Regis.
He enjoys asking that question now. And she said that she had gone down to wherever her parents live, and they were celebrating their 48th wedding anniversary. Or something like that.
Gee, did her dad ever get on videotape with a floozy?
Really? That's what you're thinking. It's like, what did her mother endure?
By the way, if people are upset about paparazzi with Lady Di situation, which I think is ridiculous, because Corey Feldman's on the line. He wants to talk about this too. He's got some thoughts on it.
He's got some paparazzi stories?
Well, I don't know. He's got some thoughts on it. But hi, Corey.
Hi there.
You know, if people are upset about this, about paparazzi and stuff, I think it's utterly ridiculous. Now, what happened to Frank Gifford, I could get upset about.
Right.
I don't think he should have the right to go into someone's hotel room.
Let me ask you, before I start out with why I called, let me ask you what your view on all this is.
I'll give it to you in a nutshell.
Okay.
The second I saw that she had died on TV, or even that I saw there was a car accident, I said, well, why are you going 100 miles an hour? Why, if someone's taking your picture, don't you just stand there and let them take your picture? Or especially if you're in a car, so let them drive alongside. Go 50 miles an hour. Go 40 miles an hour.
Stop! if they're in your way.
Yeah, I mean, literally, don't put yourself in that bizarre situation. I said, this has got to be an instance where, like, they're caught up in it, and he's digging it, the new boyfriend, and, you know, she basically likes it. Because really, what else has she got going on in her life, Lady Di? It's all about this paparazzi.
Well, I mean, you know, she stood for a lot of good things.
And the thing that I can't stand is Tom Cruise and all these idiotic celebrities coming out now and talking about this is their big issue. And
so where is Corey on this issue?
Okay, well, here's my thing, and the reason why I'm calling you, and I'm glad to hear you say that, is because I'm very, very disturbed by what's going on. I mean, it's really making me sick. You sit here and you watch this, and it's like George Clooney does this, and I don't mean to pick on anybody specifically, but George Clooney does this press conference yesterday.
Yeah, like he's related to Princess Di.
Yeah, like George Clooney press conference.
Okay, yeah.
How about Tom Cruise calling into CNN with his dopey comments?
Exactly.
This is the most terrible thing. We've been screaming about this. If any of you have ever been chased down the Champs-Élysées in a...
Yeah, we haven't even been to the Champs-Élysées.
Dude, we would die to be chased, okay?
We're looking for them.
We want to be chased. We're bored.
So the point is, you know my life, Howard, and you know that if anybody that you could say, okay, the press has really made a difference, you know, it would be like me or like Michael Jackson.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the press has seriously destroyed our lives.
Right.
You don't see me...
Well, you destroyed your life. The press picked up on it.
They just wrote about what you were doing.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say, I made some mistakes as a kid.
Yeah, I'll say.
Now he's going to bring up the youth issue.
You know, I was a victim.
Right. What's your point?
No, you see my point. My point is that, you know, I mean, if anybody had the right to complain, I could go out there and I could get on a soapbox and I could go, oh, you know what, the press really sucks, and this is really terrible, and I can't believe they're doing this.
Yeah, I know, it's weird. It's like George Clooney now has an issue, too.
Well, this is his issue.
But I mean, like, let's look at the basics here. What's going on is these people are talking to the press, complaining about the press.
Yeah, it's a green light to get on a soapbox, and the press that they're complaining to is the press they think that's legitimate. And meanwhile, they're the ones who are going to run the pictures of Lady Di dead. They're just going to wait till the German magazine runs them, and then they're going to pick up.
You know, when you hear, you know, some of these other press people carrying on about, oh, how horrible this is, just remember these are the people who sent people to go watch Gary Hart on that boat and ruined his career.
Yeah, right.
You know, they all do it.
Yeah, of course.
So there's just different levels. The other thing
you know who's the most despicable? The most despicable person in all this is that model chick who was dating Dodi El Fayed.
Yes.
There's two really despicable people.
Oh
the model chick who was dating Dodi El Fayed. Did you do her?
No.
Corey?
No.
Oh. She is running around now saying, well, she's not going to sue Dodi El Fayed because he's dead.
Well, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, and that's right, she's crying. This is a woman who was going to sue a guy because he
didn't give her money.
He didn't give her money. That's called prostitution.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just a higher form of it.
100%. Well, that's all it is anyway. I mean, you know that this modeling business these days is 90% of that anyway.
Yeah, I mean, she's saying, well, he promised me $500,000 if I gave up my modeling career and took up with him. And it's
I think it was like $500,000 a year, right?
Yeah, and then it's like, well, honey, that's called like doing a guy for money.
Exactly. Right. Why don't you just go move in with the soul number 9 while you're at it?
Right. I mean, it's ridiculous. And, you know, so she's despicable because she's going to sue some guy because he was dating Lady Diana.
Well, he left her and, like, an hour later was caught on camera kissing Diana.
Yeah. And she's crying about it on TV. That's despicable. And the other guy who's real despicable is that idiot who was dating Lady Diana and then wrote a book about it.
James Hewitt.
And now he's crying on TV.
Oh, she was a grand lady. I loved her.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that he was writing a book about her.
He did already. He had put it out.
Oh, my God, I didn't know that. I just saw him on TV, and I was like, oh, this guy must have been a friend.
No. He
no
made a nice piece of change off of her.
Yeah, he made some cash.
That's amazing.
He did her and squealed.
The other thing, did you see yesterday in New Zealand?
Yeah.
They beat up a photographer who came to cover, you know, bunches of people standing around somewhere in New Zealand commemorating Di. And so this photographer came to, I guess, snap pictures and cover the story, and the crowd turned on her and kicked the crap out of her.
Wow.
Nobody helped her. In fact, the people standing around then exhorted the people who were attacking her to attack her more.
That's great. She's like Jack Ruby. guys with cameras now are like guys with guns. The paparazzi did it.
I mean, look what's going. It's like an inner publicity revolution or something.
Yeah, well, the paparazzi. I'll tell you one thing.
But the thing is,
I have been the victim of paparazzi, and I got to tell you something. It is the most thrilling thing in the world. It is exciting. It is, you know, our lives are so boring and dull that like when I went to Los Angeles and Private Parts was first coming out, word got out that I was going to be in the airport. It must have been 100 reporters showed up and photographers.
Seemed like more to me.
You couldn't walk and everything, and it was exhilarating.
Right.
And then one of the bodyguards started shoving these guys. I said, don't shove them. Let them take my picture. They goddamn want it. Let them take it.
Yeah.
I've been in front of that kind of press, you know, for, you know, my whole life.
Not recently.
I've never tried to...
Well, Corey can tell us, you know, like all these people who are complaining, they're complaining because it's still happening to them.
Yeah.
Corey can tell us what it's like when it stops.
Yeah, and Corey, it's horrible, right?
Hey, watch it, Robin.
When's the last time someone took your picture?
This morning. Matter of fact, somebody's taking my picture right now.
Oh, there you go. All right, man.
Anyway.
Oh.
No, the point is...
Corey walked through a mall the other day, and he started screaming.
Not letting you get this out.
Me, Corey Feldman.
Yeah, and?
Go ahead, Corey. We're just goofing.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so the bottom line of all this is it's like insanity breeds insanity. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are...
I'll say, I'm sitting next to Fred.
We're all sitting next to Fred.
People are mad at the one small private, you know, section of this, which is the photographers. But people forget that the photographers, and I'm not taking their side at all.
I am.
The photographers are doing a job that is required of them to pay their bills just like anybody else, and their job comes from the higher level, which is the people that all these celebrities are complaining to.
Corey, tell about the time you were in 7-Eleven and the surveillance camera was on you, and you freaked out and beat up the Indians.
I almost had all the cash out of the register. I was making my way through the window.
He beat up the Pakistani guy. He says, "Hey man, no pictures." He goes, "Hey, that's a surveillance camera, you jack off."
I off his head so fast, man.
Hey Corey, thanks, man. It's good talking to you.
Hey, good talking to you too.
All right, I love that guy, Corey Feldman. He's a good guy. He's a cool dude in a loose mood. He's right though, man. Like George Clooney holding a press conference.
To get more media
to get more press, yeah. What a dick.
Well, I mean, I consider him a brain trust.
Yeah. Tom Cruise is the funniest. If anybody's got I know Ralph's got it. Hey, Ralph, if you got it, give me the whole tape of Tom Cruise, because I got to play that on the air. He called into CNN. What a moron.
It's a tragedy.
It's a tragedy. I've been screaming about this for years, being chased.
What a tragedy.
Good thing he's good looking, man.
I've been chased through that tunnel.
Yeah, well, gee. So, why are you being chased, man?
There I am in my limo.
Yeah, I'm in my limo, and I'm being chased. And
sometimes with my kids and the nanny.
Yeah. At least your kids get to see you're important. You know what it's like to be a dad and you can't even feed your kids?
Yeah, just imagine going off to drive a bus in the morning, trying to impress your children.
I'm only looking to impress my kids so you see I'm a great man. Captain Jenks, what happened?
Hey, good morning, Howard.
I did.
Actually, I did another call, but another tragedy call, but I didn't play it yesterday because the Lady Di call I had.
No, go ahead, play it.
This one is to a Philadelphia news station that there was like floods in Jersey and like all these bridges and everything were going under.
Go ahead.
Any update on all of that, Max?
Speaking of updates, we've got one for you right now from Mike Sherman. He's with the Atlanta County Emergency Management Team. We were speaking to him earlier, and Mike, we understand that there's something new to report.
Yes, Steve, there's been a somewhat dramatic increase in flood levels due to a collapsing underpass just north of Mays Landing. The extra inch to an inch and a half has caused power outages in well over 3,000 homes in Mays Landing and surrounding areas. Local city residents can expect loss of phone service due to down power lines as a result of the increased water levels. We also have confirmed number of 7 people that were hurt but are presently being treated in the hospital. There's been several businesses destroyed. There was a video store that was completely destroyed, which we're really upset about because all the Howard Stern Private Parts videos were drowned. It was horrible.
All right, thank you very much. That obviously was a prank phone call from a Howard Stern fan, so we apologize for that.
Obviously, some people have a lot of time on their hands, so we'll continue discussing the other elements of
I like how they put them down. Obviously, some people have some time on their hands.
You know, when that guy said, obviously, I said, uh-oh, here comes the lecture.
I love that.
That guy's a nut.
Every week I got a different sound. Go to the radio stations and the dudes they young, but really like to do is take a good long nap. But I gotta visit Howard Stern and sit on his lap, 'cause the key to a hit song is to put on a song. So I call when you try to show lots of my tail and some fair midriff. Yeah, I feel sad. And here he is with an open mind and a hole in his head to prove it.
The Howard Stern Show.
And you're listening to the Howard Stern Show. I think he's great. I think he's okay. You can get loose with it.
Hi, this is Gina Lee Nolan from Baywatch. You're listening to Howard Stern, the mean, wild, crazy dude.
Okay, and the last one is, I don't have the paper on this. I swear everyone does it. Hi, this is Gina Lee Nolan of Baywatch. It's getting near boner time. Don't touch that dial.
Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, what is that again?
It's getting near boner time. Don't touch that dial.
Okay, boner. Hi, this is Gina Lee Nolan from Baywatch. It's getting near boner time. Stay tuned.
Oh, it all. Wonder what else you would have said.
You know what? She got roughed up in an L.A. airport.
Really? Paparazzi?
I couldn't really get it. You know, I got to go read the story again. Like, somehow or other, her husband, she, and the baby were going through the airport, and in an effort to protect them, they, you know, like somebody jumped all over her, you know.
Oh, really?
Wait a minute, her husband was there. They beat her up.
Well, Kim and Steve, 105.3, Rock 105.3 is on the road, and they've landed here in El Cajon. This is their command center, and what you see here is they are personally collecting these signatures, and they are going to hand deliver them to the mayor on Howard Stern's face. Now, the reason why they've collected all these signatures is because the mayor drafted letters speaking on behalf of the people of El Cajon, urging companies to not advertise on 105.3 because they carry the Howard Stern Show. Now, the radio station came out here to El Cajon to gather signatures to show the mayor that she does not speak for all the residents of El Cajon.
I think it's wrong. She should have sent something to the mail. She thought she was even going to think about doing what she did here.
You following any of this? This is our San Diego radio station sending this to me. The mayor of El Cajon, which is God knows what, but if you're the mayor of anything, you should spend your time doing something important. The mayor of El Cajon came out with a letter that she sent to advertisers saying they shouldn't advertise on the Howard Stern Show. This is a mayor. You imagine this? She was elected by people who are fans of the Howard Stern Show as well as non-fans, but do you think this is what they had in mind for her to be doing?
But also, this is a public official who is supposed to uphold the laws of the state.
Right.
And not get involved. I don't understand this. Her personal grievance she is now taking up with you.
And using the office.
That's right.
As a soapbox against me. Unbelievable. So a couple of fans, I like this, that a lot of fans went down there and started complaining. It's good to fight back because we are under siege.
For the people that like to listen to this radio station, it's not right. The government.
The guy said, hey, I'm a constituent of hers, and I like to listen to the radio station. Would you tell her to shut up?
Nobody asked her about the radio. The radio's fine.
Has to stand up for morality. You know, it was George Washington that said that values and morality are indispensable supports in our nation. John Adams, President of the United States, said our Constitution is only made for a value and moral people, and it is wholly inadequate to the government of any other.
Can you hear that?
That's some city councilman or something?
He's against me. He said George Washington, by the way, didn't he have a whore, George Washington?
And slaves.
And slaves. And Thomas Jefferson, didn't he own slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the two guys he's quoting?
Yeah, two moral guys.
I guarantee you I'm going to heaven before those two guys.
Now, the radio station says it's a freedom of speech issue. If you don't like it, change the channel. We try to contact the mayor, but she's out of town. And we'll have much more in the story coming up on 10 News Nightcast.
And also the S has hit the fan in Montreal after the press conference yesterday. Let's see, what can I tell you?
Are we under arrest?
Almost. I swear to God. Who is this guy Maynard, Sergey Maynard?
Don't ask me.
He is... I don't know who Maynard is. I think he's a public official. Can someone help me out here? Maynard? M-E-N-E-R-D? I just don't know. I can't make this out. Sergey Maynard?
M-E-N-A-R-D?
Yeah.
Isn't that like Menard?
Menard, Sergei Menard. Does anybody know who he is? Stern-generated firestorm. I've never seen an article where they quote someone and don't tell you who he is.
You've got the whole article.
Yeah.
And they don't tell you who the guy is speaking.
Yeah.
That's the Canadian press?
Howard Stern hit like a full gale force invading Montreal radio market. Stern generated firestorm of buzz, packed fire-breathing. I don't know who it is. Gary told me Sergei Menard is a public official. I don't know how he gets that information. That's what I'm trying to find out from Gary.
The person I heard was saying something like, I forget exactly what the title was. But he was a public official.
Yeah, is this the guy who says, I believe Stern's comments, he should be prosecuted for hate-mongering?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Maynard. They're calling for jail. They're calling for serious jail time over the press conference.
You're going to be prosecuted.
They say Stern delivered radio yesterday that was childish, stupid, New York-centric, sexist, and thoroughly entertaining.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's the guy writing the article.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. At 6 a.m., Sham listeners were awakened to a gleefully foul-mouthed American wild man characterizing all French-speaking people as scumbags, peckerheads, and pussy-ass jack-offs. They say the other disc jockeys, they say this guy Galganov, who's a disc jockey in Montreal, had the misfortune to be up against us, and he spent the majority of his show just talking about me. That's good. I like that.
Thank you, Galganov.
Thank you, Galganov. And then, of course, Galganov was talking about how great Canadian people are, and no one was saying they were bad.
Response to your attack.
Yeah. Stern got really nasty. He said that the French populace ought to bend over like you did for Hitler.
It always is funnier in print.
So much better.
He predicted English Montrealers would see him as their savior. They'll cling to me, Stern predicted, like Celine Dion's panties cling to her sweaty, bony ass. In response to skepticism about why a Canadian radio station is importing an American program, Stern replied that, other than hockey players, whores, and William Shatner, you haven't produced a lot. During interludes of lucidity, Stern said...
Oh, wow. I love this article.
Stern did not differentiate between the French-speaking population of France, which he has been attacking for 15 years, and Quebec. Stern was brought short when informed that 65% of Sham's audience is French-speaking. Gee, why don't you guys tell me that ahead of time? Nobody told me that. Unbelievable. Nice. What?
I want to let you know who that guy Menard is that said you should be prosecuted for hate mongering. I just wanted to get it right.
Who is that?
He is the Quebec Justice Minister, which is like the equivalent of like the district attorney.
Yeah, district attorney.
Justice Minister.
Can you imagine? Isn't that great?
Mr. Menard.
Well, I refuse to go to Canada and be hauled into court. Could you imagine? How great is that?
I love that Justice Minister.
Meanwhile, Lee Hamilton, the general manager of our station in Montreal, said he has raised his morning ad rates 3 times since he announced the station would put us on.
Oh,
smart man.
We hadn't even been on yet.
Yeah, well, why not? We're the only ones making any news out there. Don't give away the advertising. Well, there it is.
Big splash.
Yeah, big splash. Let's see. One guy said if Stern were on the radio in Ireland, he'd have been killed by now.
That's a great quote.
Oh, man.
Read that quote.
When did we break into Ireland?
Maybe never. Anyway, they say the person who seemed to be most upset by my show is the guy on the dial named Howard Galganov, who is evidently going to lose his audience to me.
Well, he'd better stop listening to us and do his show.
Yeah, do your show, dude. Don't be commenting on me. What is it, John?
A guy on Line 16 has a whole Canadian news report that did about you, and they have like this, minister talking about you.
Oh, really? Yeah, hey, dude.
Hey, how's it going, Howard?
All right, man.
Thanks for coming up here.
Hey, we love it. We love being international.
Well, I'm in Plattsburgh, New York, but It's about 45 minutes away from Montreal, so I'm an American, but they need you up there badly.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm digging it. So getting into Canada was not an easy thing to do.
And saying doesn't seem like it's going to be easy.
Yeah. I'm reading this article. Also says that I asked about whether Tom Cruise had a penis or not.
Yeah, no, they were all freaking out on the news. You were on the 6 o'clock across the nation. And
let me hear it.
Big thing.
Play it for us if you don't mind.
All right, here you go. That guy Serge is on here, too.
Well, Montreal morning radio may never be the same. This morning, the Howard Stern Show made its debut on Montreal airwaves, and Stern, known as America's shock jock, didn't disappoint. He managed to trash Canada, French Canadians, even the Stanley Cup. Joe Singerman reports.
The people are writing letters to Montreal that I shouldn't be on the radio, but people would jump out of the plane and land on them.
Early morning rock and roll radio in Montreal is now shock and roll. The bad boy of American airwaves is now heard in this city and Toronto. His show is syndicated in 40 cities. It didn't take long for Stern to make waves in this city. He began with a diatribe against anything French. Stern says the French language in North America is, quote, as relevant as Yiddish.
Saying earlier this morning that all you want to do is good radio and make people laugh.
That's correct.
Why are you doing that at the expense of French Canadians? Why not the folks out in Iowa?
Oh, I've been picking on the French for the last 15 years. I don't like French people. I felt that during World War II, France betrayed us. I believe that what they did was the most cowardly act. That when the Nazis marched into France, the French bent over. If the French are protesting my entrance into the market, I only say bend over like you did for Hitler now that I am here, and accept me.
Well, that was pretty tame compared to earlier remarks this morning. Using adjectives such as scumbag, Stern described French as coward. We should leave Montreal. And these comments do not sit well with Quebec's Justice Minister Serge Menard, who says he'll investigate to see if Stern is violating this country's criminal code by inciting hatred.
We don't need this kind of garbage.
Howard Stern is a weird thing. He's a weird guy, no? It's kind of controversial, but I don't know. It's fun for the first week. We'll see how it goes. I think he's a riot.
Just turn it down when you talk. Music comes back on, turn it up.
So why did Shom go with a syndicated American show?
The strength of any culture is measured not in what it can repel, but in what it can absorb. And either Canadians are comfortable enough in their identity that they'll be able to absorb this culture, as they have X-Files, Frasier, Seinfeld, Friends, Jay Leno, David Letterman, and all the other shows that Canadians make number one in the ratings.
And with the exception of your French-speaking people, who should all go back to France anyway, I am happy to be here.
How the hell did you let that happen anyway? That you let them keep speaking French?
I don't get it. But anyway, I believe that the English-speaking people will start clinging to me like Celine Dion's panty.
He admits it's a great experiment, like Frankenstein. Yeah. But will his show become a hideous monster Canadians fear? Listeners here will be the final judges. The monster may live for a while or be chased away. Joe Singerman, Pulse News.
The monster.
You're Frankenstein.
Frankenstein now. That's funny.
They loved it.
Yeah, of course. They're all talking about it. They're having a great time.
Excitement there now.
Yeah. It gives you a meaningless life, something, something
Nobody's
important.
spoken to Serge in weeks.
Serge Menard.
Yeah.
Well,
French women, Howard, are the only reason for that race that's kept going, though. Because the Quebec male he's very spineless and weaselly.
No, French women are beautiful. I'll give you that. Oh,
but the girl scene, it'll blow scores away. I can guarantee it.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks, man.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. There you go. Hey, Steven Seagal has been anyway, we're happy to be on in Canada. Chom and the other one. Q107. I must tell you, to be on in Toronto and Montreal is great. It still strikes me as peculiar that there are people in the United States of America who don't get their show, but people in Canada do. That makes me nuts.
That makes a difference now.
Yeah. I mean, why should people in Canada be able to hear this and not people in America? I am being kept from the American public. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, you're on the air.
Hi.
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah.
I just want to let you know, I'm 5'6", and I weigh 135 pounds, and I'm a C cup, just so we can get out of the way.
Thank you.
Okay.
So you're no pig.
Hey, now.
I'm working on it.
Well, so you are a pig, but you're working on it.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
You know, yesterday I turned on the
You're a pig under construction.
I turned on the radio and listened to Captain Jenks about Princess Diana.
Princess who?
Princess Diana.
I think it's Princess Ujima.
Wait a minute.
I said another princess died?
Let's start. You start over. You were listening to Captain Jenks?
Yeah. Captain Jenks made a phony phone call.
Right.
Right.
I just want to know why you think it's funny.
Oh, I love all that stuff. I love phony phone calls.
People don't understand that it's not about Princess Di.
Not at all.
It's about the newscaster being interrupted and being befuddled.
Yeah, it's just so funny to watch those guys freak.
Yeah.
I think it's funny. What can I tell you?
Well, I only listened to part of the show, so I didn't really think... I mean, I don't know if you were making fun of her or not.
I'm not making fun of Lady Di.
No? Okay.
That's next week's show.
Come on, Howard.
We observe a normal morning
Howard,
period.
I've been listening to you since 1979. I'm one of your biggest fans.
So you mean the only thing that upsets you is Captain Jenks calling a...
No, just that the whole, you feel compelled to make fun of it because you're a fan.
No, I'm not making fun of a woman dying. I'm making fun of the newscasters and how they handle the news. It's just so funny that they get so uptight they can't even go off the script for a second. In fact, Captain Jenks at one point is talking about Howard Stern, and it's obviously a phony phone call, and the guy's like, "Where did you get this information?" I mean, it's just funny. They're like puppet heads.
It is true.
Yeah.
That's what we're laughing at, and I don't understand why people can't make that distinction.
Yeah. She was going to yell at us for those calls and why we laugh at them, but we have to explain to her why it's funny. It's pathetic.
Well, you do have a heart then, right? You do have
No. There's a black hole.
I should have figured that. I've been listening to you forever, so I should have known that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I said to my husband...
I can hear you gaining weight, so I think you better go get under construction.
Hey.
Okay, bye. Just sit and listen to her. I got to explain the show to her. Please, if I have to explain the show to you, then I might as well be off the air.
I mean, this show is about as simple as it gets.
Yeah. 2 seconds, because I got Joan Rivers here now. She showed up a little late. Mira Segal's on the phone. That's the woman who thinks she's married to Steven Seagal.
Oh, okay. Because I wondered why you mentioned Steven earlier.
Steven Seagal, by the way, has been on Letterman. I saw him on Larry King the other night talking about Lady Di.
Really?
Yeah, and according to Mira Segal, who thinks she's married to Steven Seagal, right? You think you're married to him?
Yeah, listen, Howard, Steven doesn't make any public appearances. They're all doubles. If you look very carefully, Steven's not all white. He's half Asian, half Japanese, and all the guys that have been making appearances are white. They're Caucasian. That guy was Caucasian. He was kind of ugly. And
you think all the Steven Seagals look different?
Yeah, that's what she's here to say. She just wanted to get word out.
Any public appearances, okay? They're all...
Mira is a New York City taxi cab driver, but also has been screaming about this. She says her husband, Steven Seagal, was kidnapped by the FBI.
I did not say that. You're saying that.
What are you saying?
No, Steven was put in the film business by the U.S. government because I was somewhat being held as some sort of a prisoner by the Church of Scientology. Okay?
Right.
And,
so the U.S. government and the Church of Scientology are in cahoots?
Conditions.
Yeah.
What? But Steven does not make any public appearances, and he won't until I accompany him somewhere. Okay?
All right.
So he's never made.
Where is the real Steven Seagal? Where is the real Steven Seagal, please?
Steven lives in a military. The military.
Okay. And the guy that we saw on TV was a hoax?
Yeah.
Okay, a fraud.
First of all, he's an idiot, and number two, he's a white guy. He's an idiot.
Right. And who?
He's ugly. Look at him.
When is the last time you spoke?
And he also undermines the authority of these films, which I guess you don't care.
Is it Steven Seagal in the film?
What?
Is it Steven Seagal in the films or the imposter?
No, Steven's in the film.
All right. Where is?
You know what?
Where is the real?
Every once in a while, these guys their energy kind of shows up close to.
Mira, listen to me. When is the last time you spoke to the real Steven Seagal?
This morning.
Okay. And did you speak to him psychically or over a phone?
No, we're psychic.
Psychic. And what did he say to you?
That wasn't him. We talked about him, and I was watching On Deadly Ground.
You mean your husband you don't even recognize?
What?
No. She's saying...
I know. First, Steven's not all white. Those guys are white.
Let me clarify.
But she had to ask Steven if it was him.
You know what? That guy's feet wouldn't fit in that Chinese, that man's Chinese thing.
Let me clarify. What she's claiming, and she is retarded, but let me...
I'm not retarded.
What she's claiming is, while watching On Deadly Ground, she was able to psychically contact her husband.
I can psychically basically contact him at any time.
All right.
We're psychic.
All
okay?
right.
Come on.
But you often put in a movie to contact him.
I'm Oriental. Okay, I'm not.
Right. No, you're Jewish.
The point I'm making, those are white guys. Steven's not all white. All right?
Now you're Oriental?
Yeah, I'm half Oriental.
When did you get to be half?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't think your parents are your parents, so that's why we have that problem.
Yeah. Anyway, what she's saying, man, she picks you up in her cab. What she's saying is she got in touch with him, and he's very upset because those people.
Well, he's not upset. He's very nonchalant about it. He's been letting these guys do this for years. He's never done an interview. He's never gone.
Why is it he won't see you?
Indulge in any of the perks.
He can't. He's being held.
Money that he's made from the film.
She claims he's not.
They're assholes. They write filthy things about these guys, and half these things are true. They're assholes. They're animals. Every single one of them is a psychopath that kills.
How many are there?
You had a fake Kelly LeBrock on the air, okay?
Okay, listen to me.
You won't admit to it. That girl is a very disturbed individual.
Somebody here is disturbed.
You had a very disturbed individual on the air who claimed to be Kelly LeBrock. That was a Scientologist.
Okay, look.
She's talking about her brother. That woman is sick in the head. Okay?
All right. Listen, just to wrap up, because I got Joan Rivers here and I got to move along. I can't talk to you all morning about this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just called to say hi and just to tell you that Stephen hasn't. These are not Stephen on the air, and they kind of do undermine the authority of the film.
Thank you.
The authority of the film.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is that why he hasn't gotten an Academy Award nomination?
He's not interested in getting an Academy
He could care less. He's got his hands full with his psychic
He's
connection.
had to make those awful movies.
Mira Segal, wife of Steven Seagal.
What? These are good films. They're good films.
Mira, you've been arrested, haven't you?
No.
Oh, didn't Steven?
I don't think this has anything to do with. What does that have to do with the time of day?
Didn't you stalk Steven Seagal?
Look, to be honest with you, if I took money under the saying that I was Steven Seagal's wife, I wouldn't be arrested.
Did you ever stalk Steven Seagal?
No.
Do you have a marriage certificate with Steven Seagal?
Have I ever what?
Do you have psychic sex with Steven Seagal?
I don't talk about sex on the air.
Smart woman.
I have more.
Something should be private, like mental illness.
I don't even know what I'm doing listening to your show.
Exactly. Thank you.
And why doesn't Steven see you?
What?
Why doesn't Steven see you physically?
He's being held.
I'm asking her.
Well, I want to tell you. Can I tell you something real fast?
Have you ever seen Mira?
In the Middle East, they have all these problems with the Israelis and the Palestinians. I was being used as mind control experiments. That back up the Mel Gibson film.
Yeah, I know. You think you're Mel Gibson in conspiracy theory?
Yeah. Well, the Palestinians were targeted.
I got
I
to bail out of this.
She won't answer my question.
What is your question?
My question was, why won't Steven see her?
Okay. You come from a certain establishment, but this stuff
all
is
right,
all
I'll
over
ask her. He responds better to male authority figures.
People know this, the police know this,
Watch
the
me.
FBI knows all this kind of stuff. The stuff that the Church of Scientology.
Honey, one question.
Yeah.
Why won't Steven Seagal see you?
He will.
Oh, he will?
Yeah.
When will he see you?
In years.
What?
Let me handle this. You have not seen Steven in years, true? Why?
Every day.
You speak to him every day.
That's psychically.
Why won't he see you?
What? As soon as this is all cleared up, these people still have weapons directed at
Okay,
them.
thank you.
You may be harnessed to mind control. This kind of.
Mira, we'll leave it at that, and we'll speak to you again soon.
She says there's guns trained on her.
Yes.
I can't hear you.
There are guns trained at her. I know I have one trained on her.
You're in some sort of a cover-up here, and this is very dangerous stuff. Okay, there's been weapons and all this kind of stuff directed at me. It's not funny.
Thank you.
They're not funny. This is very dangerous people.
Hi, Sheila, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
I'm on the air?
Yes, quickly.
Oh, well, I just wanted to say, is this Howard?
Yes, quickly.
Okay, I just wanted to say that I was a little, disgusted by what you did today. Yesterday on Lady Diana.
What did I do?
Well, actually, what you did was you kind of been degrading her a little bit for her efforts with AIDS and everything else.
Not at all. I just said she was brave. Anybody who'd shake hands with an AIDS.
Oh, she reached out and she touched an AIDS patient.
Yeah.
Deal. How many AIDS patients have you spent time with?
3.
3 AIDS patients, and they were probably personally related to you? Or
No, 2 of them were personally related. 1 was not.
Well, I mean, I just think that she's done a lot.
How many of you related to?
Quite a few.
Yeah,
I've
liar.
lost quite a few friends.
Bull. You don't have any friends with AIDS. You're a liar.
My best friend lost her husband.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't he wear a rubber?
I can give you the name.
All right, who cares? Who cares? Yes, Mark, quickly, and this is the last call because then I'm going over to Joan.
Howard, I'm sorry, you got to hold on you got to riff for like 20 seconds and I'll play it for you. Hold on.
Where does he go?
He's got a tape of me on Jeopardy.
Oh.
I was a question and an answer.
Sorry about that, dude.
Go ahead.
Here you go.
Vaughn Davis looks back at his photographic work in Los Angeles.
The hell is wrong with you?
Dan, what is NATO? Yeah. Summit meetings for 200. In 1989, this president met Gorbachev on a ship.
Howard Stern.
The Seasick Summit. Atish, with Bush? Yes. Can I tell something 96-200? This shock jock exposed his private parts in a recent film based on his autobiography. Dan. Who's Howard Stern? Yes. Let's go back.
Wow.
Oh, what was the category? I think
Films
it was
of
ass wipes.
the
Films of the 90s.
Okay.
Oh, cool. When did that air?
Monday, Labor Day.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Sure.
All right.
Bye.
Dog Star on the E! Show tonight. That's Keanu Reeves' band. They stopped by the studio.
We need to talk to Keanu again. I understand that he was fighting with Al Pacino the whole time they were working on this new movie.
It's a cool movie. Here are the real facts behind Keanu and his alleged marriage. Oh, what movie are you talking about?
It's called, I don't know, Al Pacino plays the devil in it. I forget the name of it.
I spaced out and thought about Johnny Depp for a second.
Oh, no.
Here are the real facts behind Keanu and his alleged marriage to music mogul David Geffen. And we'll be talking about that. It's 30 special minutes with Keanu tonight on TV's ratings champion, The Great E! Show. That's Dog Star. Joan Rivers coming in next. We got to take a quick break, and we also have to give away the trip to the FBI and Crackhead Bob in Memphis as Elvis's cousin. All that to come.
The Howard Stern Show. Listen to Joan Rivers and Paramount Pictures honcho Sherry Lansing gush over their new heartthrob.
Now, speaking about attracting audience, Howard Stern's movie. You had your first sneak preview.
We had our first sneak preview last night in San Jose, and in my entire life, I have never seen a response like this. The audience went crazy. They absolutely loved it. I've never had a response like that as long as I've been working in the movie business. And it is a spectacular movie. It's really, really funny, and it's a great love story about he and his wife as well.
Yeah, I'm just delighted. Great to see you. Thank you so much. Howard's my very good friend, so I'm so glad. That makes me very happy.
Beautiful.
So wonderful and so funny in this movie. You're going to love it.
I love him, and I love seeing you. Thank you. Good luck tonight. Nice seeing you. Sherry.
Nothing better than two powerful broads talking about you.
That's all media.
Right, okay, Dog Star on E! tonight. Hey, don't forget, tonight's a real big night on TV because isn't tonight the night the new Star Trek stuff comes on TV?
It's the season premiere.
And they unite with the Borg. I dig the Borg. I watched the new Star Trek. Listen, I thought the second crew was the best crew.
Yeah.
But this crew ain't bad. Hey, Joan Rivers is here. Anxious to talk to her always. She's just real honest. She's cool. I did Jackie's plug, thank God. Oh, this Joan. Beautiful. Look at you. Looking more charming than ever. God damn,
She looks great.
She does look great. I'm going in for surgery. That's it. I haven't made my decision.
How does she keep doing this?
She looks beautiful.
I'm married to Steven Seagal.
Do you work out every day?
Every day.
You might. I mean, you look younger than ever.
Yeah, sure, Howard.
I swear.
I have a cut cornea. And
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Because everyone said your eyes all screwed up.
Yeah, I had a cut cornea.
How'd you do that?
I guess when the doctor was doing the laser surgery, he accidentally hit a cornea. Yeah.
The scalpel missed.
What happened to you that you have a cut cornea? I see you're wearing the dark glasses.
Yeah.
Were you poked in the eye by male genitalia? Of your boyfriend? What is it?
No, he's so masculine, it would have knocked my eye out.
Right, yeah, you would have been dead.
Would have been dead.
Right. The paparazzi would have been swarming all over you.
They were already just with this.
Right.
We had to fight them getting in here.
What happened to your eye? Because it really does look disgusting. What's going on? Yeah.
I scratched taking out a stupid contact lens.
I would never do that.
Yeah. Well, what can you do?
I would never wear the contact lenses anymore. What about this surgery they do? You're so into the surgery, I'm surprised you don't have where they laser your eyes.
Yeah, but that's for old people.
I see. No, you know what I'm talking about, where they connect.
That's when they correct your vision.
Yeah, but mine is the opposite. That's when you have to have a certain, like you're nearsighted and they can make you farsighted. I've got
being Jewish, I've got the wrong kind.
Oh, you do? Oh, what are you, farsighted?
I don't know. One eye is one thing. One eye, it's like a
You're
joke.
you're messed up.
I wouldn't get in a car with me. You know what I'm saying?
Joan, obviously you were close friends with Lady Di.
I met her 3 times.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And didn't I remember? But wait a second. I remember in the like in the 80s, you were doing tons of Lady Di jokes, right?
Right. After she met her, though, she
Yes.
turned nice.
Yeah, that's the isn't that the problem?
Not really.
Isn't that the problem in comedy that you meet? See, me, I'm sequestered. I don't know anybody.
You meet them, and then you feel so guilty when you do jokes about them because a lot of them turn out to be nice. That's
Elizabeth Taylor used to make tons of jokes about them, like you met her or something.
Then she lost weight. I was
pissed.
I had a house and a mortgage, and that selfish woman lost weight.
Well, you can make fun of her now. I mean, she really looks odd.
She's gained it back.
She's gained it back, and she's got Bruce Willis's hair.
Yeah.
We like that, right? So you, Lady Di, what do you want to say? You want to say a few words?
I want to say, no, not really.
Not really. Okay, fine. We'll move on.
I'll tell you what I want to say.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm very sorry for her. I'm very sorry for me because 1/3 of my act is gone. But truthfully, terrible. I mean,
what do you think of the paparazzi?
Yeah.
You want to know the truth?
Yeah.
I think if somebody can make $5 million, everyone's coming down the paparazzi.
Right.
Truly, they got the guy that got the picture of her kissing Dodie made $5 million.
Did he?
Yeah.
$5 million.
3 million pounds, $5 million.
Wow.
On that one kiss in the.
£3 million. I thought that was Rosie O'Donnell's weight.
Oh.
I must have read it wrong. And that's just her head, by the way.
That's just my thigh.
Yeah.
If you can make that kind of money, they're not going to stop.
Well, of course not.
I think, though, to get around an accident.
That's weird. I got to admit, that's weird.
Did
you hear about the guy who took the pulse just
This
to
is
see
weird.
if dead or alive?
One of the paparazzi.
He took the pulse and was snapping.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, but he just wanted to verify, oh, this is a picture of her dead or this is a picture of her alive.
One of the paparazzi actually came over, this is in the paper today, and took Lady Di's pulse while she was laying on the ground.
Excuse me, what she just said that to you?
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm explaining to my audience.
Oh, all right.
See, that's
but
why I'm
stupid.
They needed twice.
They needed 3 times. And then, Joan, believe me, I know what I'm doing, okay? Trust me. I've been doing this a long time.
I want to give you longevity.
Yeah. Yeah, all right, never mind that. Okay, so, no, because people don't understand. They're very stupid.
I know, go ahead.
No, there was a guy laying on the guy paparazzi comes over, takes her pulse, and literally snaps while he's taking her pulse. That's amazing.
Because that's the only thing he wants to know is she dead or alive for the caption on the picture. Yeah.
I got to admit, I can't make fun of that guy because I do the same thing.
I saw that on ER.
Yeah.
But,
I can't even, my wife, on vacation, we're taking pictures. Yeah. She can't take a picture just with both her hands. This guy's taking a pulse, he's knitting with his feet, and he's shooting pictures.
That's why he's a pro.
That's why he's professional. And he's on a motor scooter going 120 miles an hour. Ronnie, the limo driver, has a theory that the guy wasn't going 120 miles an hour. He says it's impossible.
Somebody tell me kilometers.
What was it? Kilometers.
No. They were converting it into miles per hour from the kilometers.
But I'll tell you something. Look, here's the deal. Those guys didn't do anything wrong. What is this kind of dopey thing going 100 miles an hour in a tunnel? Just go slow. Joan, you're dying for people to take your picture, right? Yes. You even throw parties, people take your picture.
I go topless in a car.
You're not kidding. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Then they only need a mini camera. But the high.
You know, I take pictures of my wife during lovemaking, and I take her pulse at the same time, see if she's alive. And here's some facts about Joan Rivers you didn't know, okay? Here, I did some digging, because we've had Joan on so many times, you think there's nothing left, right?
But we found new things we don't know about.
Well, first of all, you were engaged to that really old guy.
First of all,
thank you.
Let's not go into that. He's not a really old guy.
Yeah, he is. He
is nice.
You're so youthful and so energetic. I don't know what you were doing with him anyway.
About that? Well, I'd rather not.
Really?
Let's go back to.
You mean something good you don't want to talk about?
What's good?
Listen, that guy you were engaged to ain't Brad Pitt, right? So he's not,
Who would want Brad Pitt?
You would.
You had to clean him up.
Really?
Brad Pitt would have to be showered.
Oh, please. Take him in.
I wouldn't make love to Brad Pitt downwind.
Yes, you would.
Really?
Of course you would.
I don't like younger men, Howard.
Really?
My mother always said, you be the good-looking one, which is getting harder and harder.
What do you mean you don't want to talk about it? You've broken up with the guy, right?
So we still see each other.
Oh, you do? But the engagement's off.
Well, if there was an engagement, it's off.
Yeah.
What is, this is like a mystery now. Was there an engagement?
No, here's what happened. There was an engagement in Joan's mind.
My life is a closed book.
Kara, I'll tell you what happened. Can I guess?
Yes.
And I think I'm right, and you'll probably deny it.
Okay.
Joan was engaged to this old guy. He's a very wealthy man.
Yes.
As Joan would only go with but he's very wealthy, and she would only go with wealthy guys because she's a snob. Anyway, you are a little bit. You would never go with a poor man. I don't blame you. You need someone who's not after your money because you get the Brinks truck over at your house right now. Listen to me. Hold it. And what happened is he's very wealthy. He's got kids or grandkids or something. They got nervous Joan was going to take all his money. Joan didn't want all his money. And in order to prove it, they can't get married now.
No, what it is...
How close am I?
Very close. I'll tell you what it is. He wanted children. I have no uterus.
You had your uterus removed.
I didn't know.
That's it.
Somewhere along the...
How close was I? Don't even make a joke. How close am I?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not at all. It was just the opposite.
Which means
he
what?
wanted my money, and Melissa went...
No. Come on,
Melissa's
please.
trying to kill Spike.
You know...
She's By
the way, did you know Spike had an operation?
Yeah, Spike.
The dog?
Yeah, Spike has been very ill.
They removed his brain and put it on the head of Rosie Greer.
No, and we're all concerned. How is Spike?
Spike is much better. Spike was very sick, Howard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
I can't wait for that dog to die. There'll be more grieving in Joan's house than for Lady Di.
You have to be so careful.
Is that right? What is it, please?
Well, I had to stop by Joan's the other day because she cut some IDs first for Best Of.
Yes.
And I saw Spike.
Yeah. You did?
And he's very well treated.
Really?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
He had, very well banded.
It's so obnoxious. It really is.
It's a good dog. I'm going to bring him next time.
I almost stepped on him once. The best Spike story is when Joan was doing that TV show.
Yes.
She had a guy, a high-trained security guy, ex-New York cop, the whole deal,
right.
Louis. She had him. He had to sit there and hold the dog.
That's right. The dog's feet never touched the
ground. Joan didn't want the dog's feet hitting the ground in New York because it's dirty.
Yeah.
And then the dog had to make a poop, and Louis had to hold the dog while it dumped. Unbelievable. I said, you know what, man? I said, I love Joan. I got to tell you something, Louis. This is wrong.
That's wrong.
You're a highly trained guy. This is not right. He says, look, I'm doing it. I've got a job.
I got
I'm
a
happy.
wife and kids.
Yeah.
But Spike gets the whole thing. He gets a seat on a plane.
Yeah.
She buys him tickets, everything.
I don't buy him tickets. If the seat is empty, the dog sits next to me. I don't buy him.
But you carry him on.
Yes.
Yeah. Fred Norris yearns to be treated as well as Spike.
I treat Spike the way I would a wonderful muff.
Really?
And
No, you treat him like a child.
Yeah.
You do.
Well, wait.
And what was wrong with the dog?
Wait till your children grow up. And
I'll treat them like a dog?
And Allison gets a little something.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
You'll see. You'll see.
Who's higher on the? Who do you love more, Spike or your
Melissa.
or Dorothy?
Oh, no question about it, Spike. And Dorothy knows how much I love her.
Right.
And with Melissa, it's a toss-up too.
Right.
Let me ask you: if Melissa gets engaged,
is she getting engaged?
If she does, would you come to the wedding?
Yes, and also I would demand that she sign a prenuptial agreement with this guy because she's going to inherit all your money.
Yeah.
And you know that anybody who marries her might be looking for that money.
Yeah.
You got to be suspicious.
Well, little things. The young man in question has the guy before this though.
You're worried about him.
I'm worried about him. He was taking Xerox of her credit card.
But what's going on? She is getting engaged?
I think she may get engaged.
And the guy you don't like, on the air you have to say you like?
I'm crazy about him.
No.
Isn't that nice?
Is that really true?
Yeah, I swear to you. Crazy.
Where did she meet this guy?
She met him in a whorehouse. It was very interesting.
Is this a Jew she's marrying? A Jew?
No.
He's not a Jew.
No.
How do you feel about that? You're a big Jewess. I mean, I can imagine. You're the top yenta. How can this be?
My daughter is a Jewessette.
Right. She's such a Jewess.
And he's a waspette.
He is. And this will be your entree into society.
Well,
like Dodi Al-Fayed's father was very happy he was going with Lady Di. This will be your ability now to get into wasp society.
Very similar.
Right.
Thank you.
Excellent.
We know the children will be good looking.
All right. Let's take a few calls for Joan Rivers.
Oh.
And Joan also, this Friday night at the Hyatt Regency in Irvine, California, will be speaking on overcoming adversity.
And finding a uterus.
Yeah. Now, this is also...
She just went through something very difficult with her dog, so I guess
That's right. Big adversity. No, this is going back to your husband killing himself.
No, this is going back
Are we still milking that?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Howard. You got to hear this.
What?
You know what? I read a quote about Joan when Spike... had, they announced that Spike is okay.
Yeah.
And Joan said, look, he's been with me through everything.
Yes.
Through
Who?
the death
dog?
of my husband. Yes.
Oh, please. That dog.
The loss of my TV
Do you know,
show.
if you took that dog, that was her quote?
Yes.
If you took that dog and put it in somebody else's house, in your house tomorrow, he'd be as loyal to you.
Just as loyal.
I'm crying out loud. He's been with me through the loss of my husband.
This is a little...
Mike was there.
Yeah.
He was there for me.
It's unbelievable.
A four-legged piece of history. You're damn right. And people have dogs. You two are very cool.
Wait, let's make sure we plug this. I don't want to make this into a joke. Joan Rivers will be flying out to California first class, stay in a $3,000 suite with room service, and then speak on adversity.
Yes.
So I think all of you should attend.
Adversity is that there's no flour on the tray when room service is delivered.
Yeah, that's happened to Joan 2 times in her life.
Do you know
adversity, please.
Like when room service doesn't come on time?
Well, you did have adversity when Johnny Carson and you went up against him.
And fired.
But the death of your husband was not adversity. I still maintain that.
Howard.
You were already divorced almost, and you were already almost dating, and you were already hungry for young guys. Please.
Howard.
Please.
We've all been through hell, and I just tell people how I got through.
What's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
Worst thing that ever happened to me? Probably Edgar suicide.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were secretly happy.
Yeah.
I really do. I'm serious. I don't even think you could spell adversity, Joe.
Trouble.
Right. All right. Hi, you're on the air with us, Joan Rivers, and Dorothy.
Yeah, doesn't that look good?
Dorothy looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll have to make love. By the way, Joan has just revealed that she now has 3 breast implants.
Ah.
That's right.
But no uterus.
Any new surgery? You look fabulous.
No uterus. I'm really obsessed.
And you're doing your radio show still?
I'm doing great.
You are doing great.
Best time.
Really? I know a lot of people listen to you.
What?
They enjoy the show.
Do they really?
Yeah, really.
That's great.
Yeah.
Every once in a while somebody comes up to me in the street and says, boy, it was a good show. I go, oh, thank you.
Right.
Makes you feel great.
Oh, good for you. You're doing good.
Tell me what's going on.
Hello? Do you want to speak? Hello? Well, maybe no one's there.
Nobody's there.
The hell with her then. Hello? All right.
Fine.
Yes, Leslie, you're on the air.
Yes.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Hello, Mr. Stern. Mr. Stern?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, how are you?
How am I?
Yes.
Wait, I'll give you a bulletin.
Yeah, get to the point.
How am I? Who cares how I am?
I do.
You care how I am? All right, it's hanging to the left.
Oh.
It's not even hanging. That's the sad part. It's like a belly button.
It's pointing.
It's pointing straight out. I have nothing there.
Which side do you wear your what do they call it? They call it
which way you dress?
To the left?
I don't even know.
You dress right or left?
Is that what they say you dress?
Yeah.
With a man. The Dorothy doesn't know this.
I don't know.
The tailor asks, right? The tailor asks you which side you address yourself to. Yes.
No tailor has ever asked.
Joan?
Yes.
Yes. Would you mind letting me speak for a moment?
Yeah, shut up.
You really have something to say.
Wow. Hey, Joan, could you just shut up? Thank you.
This woman has been waiting on the phone.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm not a man. I'm a woman.
I said ma'am.
Sorry. Mr. Stern.
Very hostile. You're very
Oh,
hostile.
yeah.
Joan, could you please just...
Oh, you shut up. I'm here in person. I'm trying to be nice to you, and you're being so rude. Talk. I have no respect back for you. What am I going to have a fight with someone?
No,
You're
come on. This is
Howard.
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
You know this woman will be speaking about overcoming adversity? Mostly about your phone call.
I was going to say, this is adversity.
Yes. Ma'am, go ahead.
Oh, is she upset?
Are you
Are
crying?
you upset?
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Stern?
Yes. What can I do for you?
I'm shaking.
Good. I'll be right over to hop on top of you. I haven't felt movement underneath me in a long time.
Now stop it. What's the problem?
Mr. Stern, I don't care what you do south of the border, but you have insulted my province, my country, my justice minister, my prime minister. Why are you doing this?
You take it that personally?
Are you from Canada?
Mexico.
Are you from Canada, really?
Joan, I've had respect for you all my life. Please.
Why? Yes. Why are you so upset? Seriously. Why? Calm down and tell
Now
us.
you've made me lose respect for you, too.
But why are you so upset?
She's a wacko.
Don't you know that we're all here to entertain you and to make you feel
No,
better?
she's stupid. You can't get through to her.
For 1 minute?
She's dumb. She's dumb. You're never going to get through to her.
You will. You will.
This is a nitwit.
Tell us why you're this upset. Why are you crying over something that somebody's just trying to make you feel good? Howard is here to make you feel happy.
Well, wait a second. Wait a second. What is your IQ? That's the first question. You've got to be a moron.
What do you do?
The temperature in Montreal is higher than your IQ.
I have a...
How stupid of you. I mean, ma'am, why don't
She's
you...
about to answer.
Oh, go ahead.
I have an honors degree in clinical psychology from Bishop's University.
Yeah, well, every idiot
You're
can go to
kidding.
Bishop's University. That's for idiots.
In psychology, I'm shocked.
And that's another major for idiots. Anybody can be a psychologist. You're a dope.
And what do you do?
She cries.
What?
First of all, she's as close to a man. She's perfect to be a
When
psychiatrist.
did you graduate and you're not doing anything right now, huh?
No, I'm not.
Darn.
You mean you're not helping
so
people?
much need.
Ma'am, let me. I got Joan Rivers here, and I don't have time for this nonsense.
May I speak for
Go ahead. All right. Well, stop crying and speak.
Okay.
Sound like a moron.
I'd like you to know we have a fragile situation in our province. Listen, what you did yesterday, I know you have a listenership of young people.
Oh, here we go with the young people.
Are we drinking?
Mr. Stern, just please, just be
Mr.
quiet.
Stern, Mr. Stern.
Are you an alcoholic?
No, I'm not an alcoholic.
All right.
Are you on medication then?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
What medications are you on?
Well, we don't have to discuss that.
Any Prozac in the mix?
Because you are a certifiable nut. You could just turn off the radio and never hear us again. Why would you care what I'm up to? Or Joan Rivers?
In my city, you held my flag upside down.
No.
All right, easy. Don't use foul language. I never said that.
You do.
I never said the S word. Not allowed to. I would.
All right, Mr. Stern, I'm going to get serious with you.
F word. If you say the F word, I will have to hang up.
Yes, you will. Okay, I won't use the F
All right,
word.
please. Your foul language cannot be on
I'd
this
like
air.
to see you off the air in Canada, but now I've decided I'm going to go for the United States too.
Thank you. Goodbye. All right. Well, I'm in trouble then.
You're in trouble, Howard.
I'm only begging people to get me off
I
the
just
air.
want you to know, it's always the wackos that become psychologists and psychiatrists.
Yeah.
Every nutty kid I ever knew became a psychiatrist.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, all right. Okay, let's go to somebody who has a question for Joan Rivers.
Well, that would be nobody.
No, Jim, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Yo, what's going on?
Come on.
Let me start off by saying F. Timmy Skull and F. Jackie.
All right, come on. Go to Joan Rivers.
This is for Joan. Joan, in 1992, you were at Valley Forge Military Academy in Pennsylvania for QVC.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I was a cadet there serving food, and my job was just to serve Spike. That's all I had to do.
Show business is great.
I had to sit in the back, in the kitchen, with one of her bodyguards and wait to get into the limo. I had to wait an hour for them to cook grilled chicken just to make sure it was right before they could feed it to Spike.
Well, that's lovely if they did that. How sweet. I didn't ask them to. That's adorable if they did.
Of course you did. Did you spit in Spike's food?
Yes, definitely.
No wonder the dog's sick. Joan, you can't have people running around with pieces of chicken for the dog.
Do that.
Is that right?
I made the limo driver wait in the limo, and I had to knock on it and say, I'm here to feed Spike. And Spike couldn't be fed just in any bowl. It had to be on a silver platter.
Oh,
get out of here. That's absurd. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Let me
All
tell
right.
you something. I want to come back to the next life with Spike.
All right, here's some things I know about Joan Rivers.
Right.
Okay. First of all, you know how you in your act you're always sort of like making out like you're ugly and all this kind of stuff. No way I ever buy that because your first husband before Edgar was an heir to a clothing store. He was a rich guy.
Yeah.
A rich guy.
Yeah.
You let him go?
Oh.
Lousy in bed?
His name, but
Really? That bad?
and he called me up like 18 years later, and he said to me, "Gee, we ought to get together." And I said, "Why? Who wants to see you?"
Why did you marry him?
I married him because in those days
Heir to
you
a
got
clothing store.
married.
Right.
Those days you got out of college. I was a bridesmaid 9 times.
Wow. And you just
9
said it was
bridesmaid
embarrassing.
Dresses. How
Right.
many times can you look at a closet filled with these ugly dresses and you're sitting single?
So he's still alive
He's still alive, but I kept the ring.
and a wealthy man.
Yeah, I got a nice ring.
All right.
I gave back everything but the ring.
Your comedy name in the early days was Pepper January.
Pepper January Comedy with Spice.
Oh, man. That's really wild.
Thank God you grew up.
All right. Here's another thing. You wrote comedy. I mean, we all know you wrote for Candid Camera. We know you wrote...
You're desperate if you have to have a
Wait a
fact
second.
sheet.
Wait a second. No, I like this. You wrote for Zsa Zsa Gabor?
Zsa Zsa
What
Gabor.
jokes do you write for Zsa Zsa Gabor? What does she need jokes
Let
for?
me tell you about Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Yeah.
They are going to have a Zsa Zsa Gabor show. She was on a show that I was doing for ABC. So
Okay.
they said, you write the jokes for her. So I followed her around. She would say to me, "Darling, come help me sew my dress."
Oh.
So I would start to sew. They said, "Oh, darling, I forgot to do something. Just finish my hem." And I find like 3 hours later going, "I'm a writer." And just sewing. Oh. She would she would start them with you.
Yeah.
You know,
All right.
just come and help me do this. Just help me and mend this. Okay. And then suddenly she's, "I'll be right back."
How arrogant.
No, that's smart.
Yeah.
Please.
Writers all over America sewing your clothes.
And
Yeah, I love
and
her. She was a very smart lady.
really,
And very, very sexy in those days. Chubby, but the men, she was like a real
ever
chubby.
kiss her?
On the lips? Once
No.
or twice.
All right. So now you're going to be going out to California
To see Melissa.
to see Melissa, and she's getting married.
I think she's going to get engaged. I
Right.
think so, yeah.
And
Well,
you go.
is it supposed to be a surprise you're announcing it here on the radio?
I think they haven't asked me yet, but I think they're both very excited. They want to take me out to dinner and talk to me. So what do you think?
okay.
Isn't it true she's pregnant as well?
Yeah, well, no, she had the baby.
Oh, she had the baby.
Wonderful.
They
Little
want,
Howard.
your daughter called you up and said, "I want to
John and I want to talk to you. I'd like to talk to you.
talk to you." And you're going to let her get married. And will you
And they may
force
be
them to
asking-
sign a prenuptial agreement? I'm being serious now.
Of course I would. You have to have a prenup.
Right. Because your daughter's a wealthy woman.
My daughter has no money.
No, your daughter has your money when you're dead.
Well,
and you also buy her houses and anything her little heart desires.
She's my only child, Howard.
Right. I'm not putting it down. I'm just afraid that a guy will get his hands on that and start a mail order business and go through it in 2 seconds, okay?
All you've worked for.
What does this future husband do?
I don't know. He's a future husband yet, so I can't.
All right, what does this guy do?
He breeds horses.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That he could go through your money
Very
in
quickly.
10 minutes.
Yeah. Very quickly.
Breeding horses, he go through money very, very quickly. And before you know it, he'll want to own horses and race horses.
The
And
next thing you know, we're buying geldings.
this is the horse breeder? I thought you told me you didn't like him.
I love him.
Really?
No, I like him.
Yeah, he's been around a while.
He's around 2 years.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Horse breeding is the sport of kings, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah, but now that Charles is single.
Okay, and you like him, and this is going to be all right. Well, good.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
That's nice.
And we'll
I
have
like
a big
it.
wedding. I can come and tell you everything about the wedding.
Here's a guy who wants to date your daughter. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey, Howard, how you doing?
Yeah. Quickly, what do you want to say?
Hey, let me ask you a question, Joan.
Yeah.
I really, really want to go out with Melissa because when you die, I want to back the Brinks truck over you and get the money.
He's up front.
Your body.
You're saying when Joan dies, you don't even want to bury her. You want to just back the Brinks truck up. You know, I like this guy's honesty.
Yeah,
At least this is an honest
I wish I
man.
had all this money everyone thinks I have.
No, please stop with that. We've
Howard.
seen your apartment.
Howard, my apartment is 4 rooms.
Yeah, it's for the most.
More incredible room.
Oh,
Yeah.
incredible. Excuse me.
Four
Living in
studios.
poverty.
Right.
I've seen your apartment, Miss Living in
Let me
poverty.
tell you something. I would marry, if I was single, I'd marry Melissa. Not only would I get the money,
You get me mother-in-law.
I would stuff you and take you on tour. What do you think? You'd be working even in death.
Never retire.
You would never retire.
Where are you from?
That's right.
The animated Joan Rivers.
Todd, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Good morning, Howard.
Yes.
All I want to say is I work in the TV industry, and I worked with Joan once, and she was the best. She was the most professional I've ever worked with.
You're a homosexual?
No.
You sound
Todd,
gay.
be proud. Stay in the closet.
He sounds gay. You're not gay?
Todd,
The gays love you, don't they?
yes, I love gays.
You
I
love
love
gays.
the gays.
You love gays more than straight people.
Of course.
Right.
All my husbands.
Just joking, right?
Thank you, Todd. That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Right. Well, anyway, listen. Joan Rivers. Let me tell you what else. Joan and Melissa will be hosting the Emmy Awards in
we
Fashion
will.
Review
Oh,
on
very
Sunday,
good.
September 14th.
I love it when
everybody.
they're vicious with people.
Yeah, that's good. Be vicious.
We tell the truth as you do, Howard.
That's great. It's
Tell
great.
the truth. If someone looks stupid, you have to say they look stupid.
And no one looks stupider than I do.
No, you look very good.
Thank you. Joan's radio show airs daily in New York on WWOR from 7 to 9 p.m. And this Friday night, Joan will fly into California
Yes.
to meet with you Yentas and speak to you about overcoming adversity.
Where is she going to be?
This is Irvine, California, the Hyatt Regency.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. I got to get a tape of this lecture.
I know.
What is it? A bunch of old broads. They all sit around.
It's
Men too.
everybody.
Do you sit in a corner and sleep and yet let them yap?
What is it? All you rich broads can whine together? Is that the
We
session?
go in and everyone has problems, Howard. in their life.
Absolutely.
And we talk about how to get over them and easy ways to get over them, moving forward and not dwelling on the past and not being a whine baby.
Right.
And it's really tough. I'm very tough.
You and Oprah, tell them how to solve those
Oh,
problems.
yeah. Yeah. Joan will tell you how to do it. In fact, they'll pass out caviar, and then they'll pass out a little wine, and then you can complain. Yeah. Bunch of rich old broads all complaining about their lives.
And a lot of people have trouble, Howard.
Yeah.
You know that.
No, I know that. No, this is a nice thing for you. Aside from doing comedy, you go out and you tell people how to live their
This
lives.
is how she gives back.
Right,
This,
right.
this is how I give back. Thank you.
What's it cost, by the way?
170. No.
What? Seriously, what is it?
What's the cost, Dorothy?
Come on, Dorothy, you know.
About $15, $20, I would think.
Oh, please. Dorothy knows everything down to the last dime.
Dorothy, you really misunderstand Dorothy. Dorothy's a very simple woman.
You talk about adversity. Here's a woman, Joan Rivers. I think we all know her history. There was a time, I don't even know if you've ever admitted this on the air, and we should talk about it. Joan's pool heater broke.
Yes. Oh, was that a bad
And
day?
she had to make 2 calls to Dorothy to say, help me.
Herself.
Yeah.
She picked up the phone.
You called Dorothy yourself? God, the adversity. Anyway.
I couldn't call her myself because I didn't have her number because the girl that calls her was out that day.
Right.
I really was stuck.
Are you going to hold a press conference like John Travolta and say that you're there to help Lady Di's children?
That's right. That's what you should do.
Is that the sweetest thing?
That's
He is
sweet.
so
Call me.
Yeah, he's a little too sweet, if you know what I mean.
He's so sweet.
He's very sweet.
No, what I find amazing is all of them that have come out against the paparazzi, that have been made by the paparazzi.
Right.
George Clooney came out today
Yeah.
up against the paparazzi. The guy wasn't wearing a shirt when he was talking.
He was happy to have paparazzi. I'm looking for paparazzi. Paparazzi. All right, listen, Joan.
Any more QVC appearances coming up?
Please say yes. When is it?
September 20.
September 26th.
I walk around like I'm like a moron. People say, "What are you doing tomorrow?" Ask Dorothy.
Right.
I just go.
Well, you have your people. You have adversity to worry
I just
about.
want you to know, I'm in the taxis. I just want to tell you the 2 things they wouldn't let me say in the taxis.
Go ahead.
Because the first thing, cause
You're referring to the fact that your voice is heard in taxi cabs.
And the 2 things I thought were much funnier than what they put in. They put in things that nothing offends anyway. I wanted to say if the taxi driver is wearing deodorant, give him a better tip.
That's funny. See, I like that.
Can't say that.
Can't say that.
I said if the taxi driver actually says thank you when you recover, give him a bigger tip.
And what do you actually say in the taxi?
I say something like, oh, the color is very... Hey, that's a great color you're wearing or something. And we're going to Grant's Tomb because I date him. I mean, they took like the most innocuous things.
I
They said
see.
they don't want to upset the taxi driver.
Well, a lot of the taxi drivers have to listen to these tapes over and over again.
Oh, can you imagine hearing... What's his name? Pavarotti? I can't understand. Is it Pavarotti?
Domingo.
Domingo.
Yeah.
What?
I am looking forward to Melissa's wedding.
Yeah, you have to come.
I will be there.
Yeah.
I will ruin it.
Yeah.
Like I ruin all weddings.
He will be quoted, and it will be a bad quote.
I will be as drunk as Lady Di's limo driver. You know that.
Well, you know, after the Trump wedding, O.J. went off and killed his wife.
That's right. And I was there with him.
He met Howard.
He stayed with me the whole night, as a matter of fact. He really did. He really did.
Look out.
And,
You think O.J. did it? Oh, no. You're kidding.
It was just a coincidence that he was bleeding.
why am I let me ask you something. Why am I the only guy in New York not asked to do those taxi cab announcements?
Because you
know what I'd say? I go, hey, when you get out of this cab, smack the guy in the back of his turban. All right.
Goodbye, Howard. I'm off. I'm leaving. I'm just going to come say hello. I love you. I haven't seen you all.
Love you too. And coming up next, I got the guys from Stone Temple Pilots. Their band leader was on heroin. They had to get rid of him. Now they got a whole new band.
Trying out a new guy.
That's a fascinating story.
Can I tell you one thing?
Yeah.
I saw them in the dressing room. They're still on.
So they're not on.
They weren't on heroin.
I think Edgar was on heroin.
These guys are very smooth.
Yeah. Now, there's a whole long story here that we gotta go through.
I'm going to listen to it in the taxi
Please,
ride home.
please, and smack the guy in the back of his turban.
Goodbye. I love you so much.
Spike is on lewds. All right, we're going to take a break. Don't forget on the E-Show Dog Star. We'll come back. We're going to be here with Talk Show. Those are the guys, the reformed Stone Temple Pilots.
That's right.
So, what? You hear something?
What's his name? Howard Stern. We'll be right back.
Hey, over there. Yes, I mean you.
The Howard.
What?
The Howard.
What is that?
I'm always fascinated when a band is so successful, like Stone Temple Pilots, and then they have trouble with the lead singer. Like, what do you do? Yeah, but this is particularly interesting because what do you do? Like, you're in this huge band, and your lead singer is, with heroin or whatever there is, and rehab all the time, and the rest of the band wants to go out and make some money and also tour and just do everything rock bands do.
You announce a tour, and, you get to do one date, and then the guy's back in the hospital.
So the guys were sitting around, and they said, well, we don't want to piss off our lead singer, so, theoretically, he could come back with us. But let's get a new singer and put out a whole new album.
That's right, and we won't call ourselves by our name.
Right.
We'll change the name, just in case.
And then how does the new singer feel? Because he knows he could be replaced by the guy in rehab. And what if the new album becomes so bigger than Stone Temple Pilots? It's a whole bunch of issues.
Yeah.
So anyway, here are the guys. This is a talk show. Talk show's a new band, and
right.
but it really isn't a new band. Hey guys, how you doing? What's happening? You know, it's a weird situation you guys are in.
Hi there.
Which I like, by the way. I like weird situations. I like talking about weird situations.
They seem to be.
You'd like to talk,
anxious,
Howard.
Yeah, this is just fun.
Anxious to get to the microphones too.
Anybody else's confusion, I like, as long as it's not mine. Talk show actually is Stone Temple Pilots, except with a new singer. Right? Is that fair to say?
Kinda.
Kinda. What are you guys talking about?
Not private part singing. Is that your body, or are they like?
What are you, crazy? I don't know. I'm not sure. Part of it
is somebody's head on a kid's body.
No,
right?
I know that's my head. I know that's my chest.
Those arms aren't yours.
Those arms aren't mine, though.
No,
I think they're my arms, but somebody drew some muscles in on them. See, I got a decent arm, but it's thin.
Woo!
Hey? It's not bad. It's not horrible.
They're your arms.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Yeah.
But it's not exactly like that. So I'm not sure where I begin and where that ends. You know what I mean?
You're a handsome devil.
Somebody played. Thank you. They played Winky Dink with my.
Your Winky.
With my Winky. All right, guys.
It's like a skyscraper.
Yeah, it sure does.
Wow.
Hey guys.
Good morning. Robin was in the hallway before, and she went to shake my hand, and she shook my coffee.
Yeah, I didn't know he was holding a cup of coffee. I was staring into his eyes.
So she burned you?
Joan and I did some bonding in the hallway.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right, here's the deal. Dave, you're the new singer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Dave's the new singer. We got Dean, Robert, and Eric, who are with Stone Temple Pilots.
Yes.
I don't blame you guys. Well, listen, I don't blame you guys.
Well, you tried. You did
tried.
everything you could.
I mean, every time you were in here with Scott, the next day he'd go back on heroin. It was unbelievable.
Did you think it was our fault?
I swear to God.
We came here.
There was something synonymous with that. You and Smack.
You guys are good guys. I mean, listen, you're great musicians, and you said, hey, look, we're going to hang in there with Scott. We're doing everything we can for Scott. I don't think you were mean or vicious to the guy. I don't think so.
But, you know, they were always on pins and needles.
Things are very amicable between us. Scott and I have a very lucrative lawn business that we do, and
excellent. You've been doing lawns.
We do a lot of cash.
Take us through your pain, though. Take us through your pain before we get to your new singer. Hold on a second. All right, wait a second.
Do you want the troubled artist
routine? Because there were all the
Yeah.
press conferences and everything.
Good. The press conferences were the best. Our singer is in rehab, but we are a band, we think. All right, what happened? You guys have a hugely successful band that, against all odds, you guys made it.
Yeah, you hit the jackpot.
You hit the jackpot. There's no question. Great band.
Thank you.
Everybody knows that.
Every song.
All you have to do is get out there, perform, and make records, and do all that, and everything's fine. It's easy. It's a simple formula.
Well, we were incapacitated of doing that.
Well, what happened was Scott, your lead singer, got on heroin.
When did this happen?
The rest of you guys are on heroin, but you manage it. I mean, you're able to work on it, right?
We're functioning junkies.
Yeah, right. How come Scott's on heroin and you guys aren't? Is that because he's the lead singer and there's all that pressure with the voice and it's always going?
And new lead singer, do you think it's going to happen?
When there's success, there's no
I think the new lead singer is on heroin. Are you on heroin right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Did you have him tested before you even got involved?
A little drug test. They were down. They didn't do that.
Dude, they got to give you a drug test.
He has to pee into a cup every time he goes.
Yeah, right.
Every week. That's actually what we did for auditions. Had everyone pee in a cup.
Yeah. Wasn't based on singing. It was how good your urine sample was.
You heard the record, obviously.
That's cool. So anyway, actually, I heard the record. I think it's pretty good. I think it's real good.
Thanks.
But we'll get to that in a minute.
Wait a minute. Yeah, let's back up.
Okay.
Because we were just when did Scott go on heroin? When were you aware?
Yeah. Let's get into the good stuff.
That's too personal, man.
Yeah. Really? Is it really? But okay, so he was on heroin and you guys weren't, and you tried to get him off, right?
Or did you just say, look, man, you got to straighten up because you're snoozing through everything?
Don't forget, these guys are afraid to say anything bad about Scott because he could still come back to the band.
Right.
And then, that's and how do you feel as the new lead singer? What if Scott comes back and they throw you out?
What is your
Is it weird for you?
I'll just do a great solo project. I'm not worried about it.
Really? Cool. Has there been any discussion about this?
Suddenly we're stepping stones, Howard.
Have you guys ever discussed what happens if Scott comes back to the band?
We're just busy doing this right now. Not really thinking about that.
Scott's doing a record.
So obviously you haven't discussed it. Oh, Scott's doing his own album?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh.
Scott's making a little record.
Oh.
We made our little record, and I think for things to remain amicable,
right,
we needed to do this. And, you know, at the release of a record, your next year is pretty much booked.
I hear you.
You know, so
Talk Show's the new band.
Yes.
Yeah. So what happened when Scott kept going into rehab and then coming out of rehab? You guys said, "Hey, this is enough. We're going to make a record." And then Scott said, "Screw you. I'm going to make a solo album."
Howard, you enjoy working, don't you?
Yes. You wanted to work as a musician.
What would you do with your
I would do exactly what you did.
You have here, and somebody just kept.
I would do exactly what you did. I would go on.
And it was nothing. There was nothing vicious, nothing mean about it.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
That's just what we all needed to do.
Plain and simply like to make music.
But I don't get Scott. Was Scott pissed when he heard you were making your own album? It's not that complicated. He was angry, right?
He was rather foggy for a
I was
long
going to say,
time.
where was he at the time? You have to know where he was.
So where is he now, Scott?
He's back man in the business.
Is he in rehab?
No.
I don't know, man.
No, you don't even know. You don't even speak to him anymore?
I spoke to him last week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So is he in rehab or is he out of it?
No, he was looking for a place to live, and
he's got some dough, don't he? Did he all go in his arm? I mean, I don't get this.
Heroin's expensive.
Wow. You know, Robin, if you went on heroin, I'd make my own album.
If I kept messing up and I went on heroin, what would you do?
Make my own album. I got to play.
Robin's in rehab.
I got music in there. All right, wait a second. We don't know where Scott is, or you do know where he is?
All I know is that Scott got new management.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
He's supposed to be trying his hand at movies. And he started doing an album. Yeah,
really?
He's got a, you know, all
maybe
kinds
I'll
of
go on heroin. So, wait a second, guys. Let me understand the order of this. You guys waited a long time for Scott to straighten out his act. True?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. Everyone says true.
It was a real embarrassment, though, when you had to cancel that last tour, right?
Very embarrassing.
Yeah.
Right. Because you let down your fans and all that kind of stuff, and you guys were saying, "Hey, look, we got a problem here, though. We're not doing this to hurt anybody, but we got a real problem." And and you felt it would have been dangerous to Scott's health to go out on tour because he would have just been all messed up again, right?
When Scott leaves the house, he gets into trouble.
Right.
Well, when SCP goes on tour, it's such a crazy big business that it's actually a very nurturing, protected atmosphere.
Really?
So that was like the best place for him, but getting him there was the thing.
Right, because if a guy goes away, coming back, it's hard. Yeah. Can't lock him in a cell.
How did he get away? Every time you guys came here, somehow he got away.
Yeah. I got two words for you. New York.
Did you ever try putting a 24-hour guard on him like Belushi? Because they did that with Belushi, and they did that with...
they took care of Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh, who was a friend of ours, always had people with him, keeping him off everything.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that, though, huh?
You know, in Scott's position, you tend to be surrounded by a bunch of yes people.
Right.
And which is a shame.
Right. Yeah. It's a weird situation. It really was.
Yeah.
So now, at some point, you said, okay, enough's enough. We're going to get into a studio and cut an album and get a new singer and all that stuff. And now it's just a weird position because people think it's adversarial, but it's not.
Not at all, man. I think we're all really proud of the stuff we did with Scott, and I don't think there's anybody better than what he does.
Right.
I think you'll agree with me.
Absolutely. Big fan.
And we had no other choice, man.
Right.
We had no other choice. And
Right.
It's just as
Well,
simple
that's
as that.
cool.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
The talk show thing's actually been something that was planned probably 2.5 years ago.
I see. With Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Dave, what band were you in before? Were you in a band or something? Where'd they find these guys? Where'd you guys have... I mean, seriously, what's your
It was
history?
a band that was real popular in a little town called Long Beach, California. 10-inch men.
Oh, yeah? And then...
we sold 400 records.
We sold 40 records.
Really?
They went.
They went
aluminum.
So you guys stole them away?
They went aluminum in Long Beach.
What are the other 10-inch men doing? No.
What is it, Papa Fooey?
Well, you always hear like rumors about different bands and stuff.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you this one rumor I heard about Stone Temple Pilots?
Go ahead.
With Scott Weiland.
Yeah.
I guess like after the second time he went into rehab, it kept stalling this tour that they were supposed to do.
Right. Yeah.
And the DeLeo brothers, everybody, these guys were losing money.
Right.
So I think that at one point there was some sort of a deal struck where if Scott said, if I go into rehab again, I will personally reimburse you guys X amount of dollars for blowing the tour.
Was he high when he made that deal?
Yes.
That was a rumor.
Oh, man. that never existed. That's like David Dinkins' deal with the U.S. Open. You ever hear of a more stupid deal? This tennis thing, if I may digress. We had a mayor, David Dinkins. He was the best mayor of tennis. You know that's how McEnroe... He was the mayor of tennis. He wasn't the mayor of New York. He was the mayor of tennis. Guy cuts a deal for tennis that if a plane flies over the U.S. Open, we have to pay the U.S. Open $300,000. Now, Giuliani said, I'm not paying it.
Try to get that.
Try and get that. First of all, wait, tennis is the only sport you can't be distracted by a plane? Right. What do you think, baseball players don't get distracted when a plane flies over?
What about golf? God.
Yeah, please. How come golf?
Wow. To make your putter flutter.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Look, this guy was the mayor. He didn't care about the people in New York. He cared about tennis. I see him sitting there. He was actually like talking to the tennis players.
Who is that?
Who?
Right there.
Don't ask.
God.
It's too long an explanation.
Who is that?
That is Marv Albert. That's Marv Albert. He is up on charges right now.
I can only see this part of him.
Let me hear a little bit of your new record. I'll take a listen to this.
Hear the new music.
All right, so you guys got together, and this is the outcome. Talk show. I'll play. Let me play a little bit of "Hello, Hello." Is that the single?
Yeah, it's
nice song. I listened to it. It's good. Let's see.
It's pretty good. The guitar playing is kind of hacked though, but the rest of it's pretty good.
Don't be so. It's
God.
pretty damn good. The vocals are great. Yeah.
I said they're just saying. Scott had nothing to do with that.
Right. So, did you send a copy to him? Did you say, hey, it could have been you?
He when I did talk to him last week, he said he heard the record and he told me he liked it, and I didn't know whether to believe him or not. But if he really was honest, Scott, if you were really telling me the truth that you liked it, it was probably the best compliment I ever got in my musical career.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can hear him breaking needles right now. I bet you this will straighten him up.
Straighten him out.
This will straighten him out.
Glad I could help you guys out.
This is just one big rehab, sort of encounter group.
You got an extra broom, Howard?
Van Halen did. They just kept calling it Van Halen.
They still call it Van Halen.
I opted to call the band DeLeo.
Yeah, why not? This doesn't have the same ring, huh?
I was working for Kretz.
That's
why. I didn't see too many paisans breaking into the rock world.
You know, your manager manages Van Halen.
Does he?
They keep losing lead singers.
But they keep the name.
Stone Temple Pilots keep losing lead singers. Well, maybe it's the manager's fault. You ever think of that?
Get him in here. Where is he?
Yeah.
Where is he?
Hey, that must be a treat, huh? Where is he? Is he here?
Yeah.
Bring him in. March him in here.
This guy's got nothing but headaches.
I know.
Do you play?
Yeah.
You play guitar, right?
Sure. Yeah. I do.
Howard, we really want to come back and play that song or one of our songs.
Do it. Why don't you bring in some instruments and do that?
The new studio's got plenty of room.
Have us back.
Yeah. Well, definitely come back and do it.
Plenty of room right over there.
Where's your manager?
Right there. Blonde fellow right here.
Let me see him. That's Ray Daniels.
Ray Daniels.
Ray, not bad, huh? You got these guys. You got Van Halen.
Just keep losing personnel.
Rush, you got? Nice. Put on those headphones, for Christ's sake. So, what happened? So you are used to these tense situations, right?
No, you never get used to it.
You never get used to it.
I'm basically specializing in bands that eliminate singers and trios.
Yeah, I mean, were you the guy who had to go in and say to Sammy Hagar, look, Sammy, it's over?
No, Sammy kind of made that decision on his own.
Oh, I
Sammy
see.
just doesn't remember making that decision on his own.
Yeah, because Sammy came in here and said that he was willing to stay with the band. And then...
No, Sammy said he didn't know he wasn't in the band.
Yeah, Sammy still thinks he's in the band.
Sammy's talking to Martians this week, so it's kind of a,
So what's the deal? When Sammy sings about how much he hates management and all that kind of stuff, is he singing about you?
I think so.
He is singing you pretty much.
I wanted a song written about you.
There's subliminal things in there, too.
Ray Daniels. Wow. I mean, that's pretty heavy. So how was that handled? I mean, did the Van Halen came to you and said, look, we got to get rid of Sammy. You take care of it, Ray?
No, it didn't go down like that.
No?
No.
Sammy says he didn't think the best of thing was a good idea.
Yeah.
And so he said that in a meeting, and the next thing he knew,
he was out of there.
I can't wait to go through this with Dave Coots about an STP best of.
Yeah, I can't wait to the Stone Temple Pilots thing, and Dave's all bent out of shape. Hey, man, that's not my stuff.
See, already he wants to do a solo.
Hey, man,
right. A real pain in the ass.
Man. I know there was something about the greatest hits package, and there was also some argument about touring.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Sammy wanted a tour and the rest of the guys didn't.
No,
you know anything about that?
No.
You want to comment?
They just didn't want to tour with Sammy.
So that's all over with.
That's it.
Yeah, you got some track record. Well, at least Russia's still together, aren't they?
Yeah,
right. They haven't lost anybody.
I live in Toronto, and of course I heard you yesterday for the first time.
Oh my God,
I
that's
have to say,
amazing.
Thank you. Very exciting.
Probably
Very
did
exciting.
more for national unity in Canada with your comments on
Howard, I'm French.
Because now
Are you really? All right, get out of the studio. We're Scott Whalen. So yeah, I know that was kind of fun. How's Eddie Van Halen's hip, by the way?
Eddie's good. Eddie's in great shape.
He is in good
shape.
shape.
15 pounds lighter than he was on the last tour. He's taking care of himself. He's.
What about Valerie? She 15 pounds lighter?
Valerie looks great. I
picked
have
up
to tell you.
15.
She picked up Eddie's 15?
No. Valerie's looking good.
Valerie is looking good?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Great.
No cheating going on there? Everybody's cool. All right. Okay. Who knows? That's not your area. That's not your area of expertise. Anyway, listen, the new album is by Talk Show.
Mm-hmm.
Talk Show, formerly Stone Temple Pilots.
And they say they will be touring.
Yes. You will be touring, right?
Yeah.
Dave, are you going to take heroin and not be there for the tour?
What will be your excuse for not being there?
Yeah. It'd be cool if you didn't show up. You know how cool that would be if you disappeared?
He's got to give up his paper route.
How much of a nightmare would that be? You guys announce a tour and Dave is gone.
Wouldn't that be like very Spinal Tap?
You know what? It would be very cool.
This thing is keep exploding.
Yeah.
It's going to be next
going to be an instrumental.
Ray, it is heartbreaking when a band is as successful as Stone Temple Pilots, and you got them, and you're the manager and everything, and then suddenly, like, the lead singer just can't show up. I mean, it's got to be frightening because you could be making tons of dough.
I wasn't the manager of Stone Temple Pilots. I started to work with these guys in the last couple of months.
Oh, so you didn't go through that.
No, I didn't go through that. I work with only alcoholics, not drug addicts.
Oh, yes, I see. Okay. You guys are alcoholics.
It's a 20-year cycle, not a 2-year cycle.
Alcoholism is fine. That's okay. You can deal with that. So, anyway, I wish you a lot of luck. I know it's a really weird situation. You're in a bunch of good guys. You're great musicians, and the new single sounds great. Yeah, I'd love it if you came back and played. That'd be really good.
Very into that.
It's Talk Show. We're going to come back. Rob and I are going to do the news. Can I give away the trip to the FBI? Okay. All right. Tomorrow we'll do that, and we have Crackhead Bob in Memphis as Elvis's cousin tomorrow.
Is that tomorrow too?
Yeah, we've had such a busy show, and it's good to have the guys from Talk Show here.
Thanks, Howard.
Howard Stern.
Thanks, Robin.
Phone callers.
No, I said, why don't you lower your radio so I can talk to you?
All right, is that better?
Old crow.
Don't call me an old crow. What are you, an old fart? And don't you insult me. I'll sue you for slander.
I'll sue you.
All you do is go around slandering. Only those people
sue you.
give you money
I'll
and use
sue
you
you.
as a commercial.
You're
the height of ignorance, and I feel sorry for you. For what? If the shoe was reversed and it was on the other foot, you what? Went to the death you do. Well, what would you do then? Because you're a disgusting pig.
Well, you told... Wow. How dare she, Rob?
And phone callers love Howard Stern.
Hi, I'm Rosie Perez, and I developed this shoe action just so I could tell you that here, once again, from high atop the Howard Stern building on the Stolen Vehicle Police Recovery Network, it's my half-Jewish Ricky Ricardo, Howard Stern.
Thank you, honey. That's sweet. Our press conference in Canada seems to have taken the entire country by storm. This over the AP wire. The Quebec government is looking into whether Howard Stern's first radio broadcast in Canada violated any laws. Cool. Imagine I'm an outlaw in Canada. Stern called French Quebecers some derogatory names. Yeah, that sounds like a law-breaking situation. Within minutes of going on the air Tuesday, Stern began railing against efforts by the province's French-speaking majority to promote their language over English. Stern says Montreal's francophones... What is a francophone?
I thought they were francophiles, but now they're phones.
I never even heard this expression. Stern says Montreal's francophones think that somehow speaking French is like the most important thing in the world, Stern said. All people in Montreal should speak English. Yeah, I'd say that you should throw someone in jail for that. That sounds like a reasonable law.
Heinous what you just said.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible. Yeah, I would say that I should be in jail for that for the next 50 years. Like, they should let all the mob people out of jail and just put me in. Quebec's Justice Minister, Serge Maynard.
They keep saying it's Serge.
Serge Maynard. Right, Serge?
Serge Maynard.
Serge Maynard. Francophone.
What was that?
I'm a psychophone.
You are.
And I went to you in jail.
Do you think that that's a wise move to, like, wouldn't that sort of point up that you have too much free time if you're busy worrying about me being in jail?
What else have I get to do?
Quebec's Justice Minister Serge Maynard described Stern's comments as garbage and said he could be prosecuted. Yeah, okay. An investigation has been launched into whether Stern violated any of the province's laws against hate mongering. They have a good law. You can't...
Yeah, they actually have laws there about what you can and cannot say.
Well.
You hate monger?
Stern began his broadcast by telling his millions of listeners that he was pleased his show was being picked up by radio stations in Toronto and Montreal, which I am. But later in the show, and again during a news conference, he referred to French Quebecers as peckerwoods and scumbags. Only in loving terms, though. I don't even know what they are. Oh, I care. We're just trying to entertain, okay? This is not. I'm not a head of state. We ought to remind Serge Maynard that I am not a head of state, okay? I'm a disc jockey. Mellow out. Get a sense of humor. Stupid. It's comedy, not U.S. policy. Okay? I'm not the president yet. If I become the president, then you better kiss your ass goodbye. Because I'll blow your ass right up. I'll just start dropping nuclear bombs on people who disturb me. The president can do that, you know. As long as he doesn't declare an act of war.
He can just go ahead and drop the bomb.
Yeah, just as long as it's not war. We'll play Tokyo. Isn't it amazing they treat me like I'm the president? Like my words are important?
Oh, yes, like they're actually something that happens every time you say something.
I kind of laugh every time I see something like that, an item like that. I have it every day. There are editorials about me. I can't believe when legitimate newspapers...
Doesn't he know what he's doing?
Yeah, I'm doing jokes. How stupid. Jokes you don't have to listen to, by the way. I'm not forcing the show down anybody's throat.
It's just like that woman who called a little earlier, who was crying practically.
You mean the woman who said that she is my worst nightmare and she will now get me off the air, not only in Canada, but in America as well?
That's right.
The one they were dragging off to the loony bin?
That's the one.
Yeah. By the way, that's not a threat. I don't take that as a threat because if you get me off the air, you're doing me a favor. I'm sick of this. There are days I can't get myself out of bed, so you're not, you know.
You're not scaring him.
You're not really scaring me. If the worst thing that happens to me in my life is that I get taken off the radio, I think I could deal with it. Okay? All right, Serge and that other lady? And anybody else who's spending all their efforts on getting me off the air? Because they want to be famous. They want to latch on to me. Weird. I'll help you. I won't fight you. So, where was I? Want to do the news?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, there's your music.
I was waiting. I said, I'm going to see
Smart.
what they do.
Did you like that song by Talk Show? I thought it was pretty good.
I did.
Yeah, it was nice.
I liked it a lot. I wish them great good luck.
Yeah, they're nice guys. Rolling Stones put out a new single. I was listening to that.
You know what? I heard something on K-Rock. I think we're having a little, like, rate the record thing.
Oh, really?
Where they're asking listeners if we should play the new Rolling Stones single or not.
You know what that means?
What?
It means the station doesn't like it. Normally, we don't ask anybody's opinion. It's Mick Jagger.
You're kidding.
That's why they were asking you if you want to play it.
Yeah, I'd never heard anything like that before, so I was wondering what was going on.
Right speed, huh?
Oh, well, that's it. It's on the wrong speed. All right.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm digging? On MTV, they did a Fleetwood Mac concert.
Mm-hmm.
They reunited Fleetwood Mac. And I don't remember being a huge Fleetwood Mac fan when they were...
I loved Rumors.
Did you?
Yeah. Ooh, great album.
Did you see the live concert?
No.
They're playing it like every 10 minutes. It's fabulous.
Everybody says
Great.
Says the new album is great.
I don't know anything about a new album, but I'll tell you one thing. The Fleetwood Mac concert on MTV that they run every once in a while.
And how could that be? Because they're older than the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, but wait a second. But in all fairness, when the Rolling Stones do their old material, they're great too.
That's true.
But Fleetwood Mac gets together and does some great stuff.
Well, I saw the preview stuff, when they were promoting it, and it's just really funny seeing, what they look like now.
A fat Stevie Nicks. Yeah, but you know what? She's still kind of sexy, even fat. Still a little bit sexy.
Yeah, she has lost weight.
The funny thing is, Mick Fleetwood, the drummer, is about 900 years old and appears to make.
What about John McVie?
Well, yeah, he appears to make really weird faces and stuff. But as a drummer, at least he's interesting to watch. John McVie looks like he's not even in the same band. Lindsey Buckingham looks pretty good. Stevie Nicks looks pretty good, even though she's fat. She knows how to dress.
And Christine
McVie, look, she never was. She's a bit of a dog, but she was never a good-looking girl.
She looks as good as she used to, though.
She's as good as she can possibly look.
Right.
Said that she's stayed in shape, but there's no reason to.
Switch.
Yeah.
Like Jackie.
Right. There you go. Insult Jackie. Yeah. So, but I got to tell you, I really do enjoy.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I really do enjoy watching that. For some reason, every time it's on, I'm strangely captivated by it, and I have to sit there and watch the whole thing. So. The only criticism I could give, and I don't know who directed the piece, but, and I've said this about MTV and some of their stuff, just because, when you shoot a band, when you shoot a concert, it doesn't have to look like an MTV video. You don't have to be doing rapid cuts and moving the camera in and out. And there's a really interesting dynamic between Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks that goes on. They look at each other, and they used to be married, and most of their songs are about breaking up. And it's weird. During the songs, they even look at each other, and they appear to be sort of communicating. Yeah. And it's an interesting dynamic. And the director is just cutting all over the place, zooming in and out. Just aim a 3-camera shoot.
You want to see it so you can get a sense of it.
Make it like I'm sitting in the audience. Don't keep fading and cutting, and it drives me insane. HBO is the worst perpetrator of this.
Yeah.
Anytime they have a concert, and I've said this a million times, they're cutting, they're zooming, they're trying to make it exciting. That isn't the way to get people to stay tuned. First of all, they got to be fans of the music.
So they try to make it look like there's more going on than there is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And all we want to do is see a band play.
Yeah. And I want to see Lindsey, and also you got to tune yourself into what people really want to see. You want to see Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks. They're the most physically attractive people. They're probably the most interesting, and they also have the best voices.
Wacky, so
yeah,
he can do anything.
Yeah, but these guys who direct these rock concerts want to make them look like MTV videos, and it sucks. But I got to say, the Fleetwood Mac thing, very, very good, real good.
I'll have to check it out.
Douche.
Douche?
Oh, is it touche?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking to Fred.
Or kudos.
Kudos.
Than douche. Or
touche. 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 Touche.
Because that doesn't mean congratulations.
The director is trying to get some kind of false excitement going, and he doesn't need to. That's all I'm saying. Okay? Same with the U.S. Open. God bless our mayor here in New York. God, every city in this country and in Canada should be blessed with a mayor like we have.
Rudy Giuliani should be the mayor of every city.
Every city. They should just make him president. A president of the world. So smart. He goes, David Dinkins signed what? A deal with the U.S. Open? If a plane flies over the U.S. Open, we have to pay him $300,000? I'll tell you what. Let's go fly a fleet of planes. I ain't paying him a dime. You're not going to see a dime of New York's money. God bless him.
Guy.
He's the mayor of the people, not the mayor of tennis. And that David Dinkins, God bless him, every day he's at the tennis match, having the grand old time.
Of course. He built that whole stadium.
Wonderful.
He stopped the flybys.
Good. John McEnroe said it best. He goes, they shot a picture of David Dinkins. He goes, that is the best mayor tennis has ever had.
That's right.
And I said, he's right.
He's Mayor McTennis.
Mayor McTennis. With a sweatband. And Rudy Giuliani, our mayor, has been great.
Yeah, I doubt if he plays tennis.
No, no, not with that face. That's a face made for work. That's a hard-working man. Make him the president. Make him a senator. Make him anything he wants to be.
It was so funny because, there's a mayor's campaign going on in the city of New York. Yeah, really, hardly. And so the other candidates are looking for anything to attack him on. So yesterday he was opening a new school.
Yeah.
And so this Ruth Messenger, she says, well, yeah, but there still aren't enough schools. He's opening this, but there still aren't enough schools.
Yeah.
And Giuliani was very funny. They talked to him at his press conference. He says she's been sitting on her butt for 20 years in public service and did nothing.
Right.
Tell her to shut up.
And she should shut up. She is worthless.
That was so funny because he's like, she's been in government 20 years. How come there's no school?
Yeah. Well, shouldn't have an answer for that.
Police. He's a smart man.
Yeah. He's a great mayor. He's not the mayor of Tennessee. He's the mayor of New York. I don't know. And what? You think that why do tennis players need to concentrate more than golfers, baseball players, and football players, for that matter? Why can airplanes fly over other stadiums?
They fly over schools.
Yeah. Don't we need to concentrate in school? I mean, what is this? They need to concentrate. I need to concentrate. We all need to concentrate. I never heard of such nonsense. Right. You know what? Construction workers.
Maybe doctors need to concentrate.
Yeah, maybe
surgery.
Maybe planes shouldn't fly over hospitals. But tennis he's worried about. We had the wackiest mayor. This guy really should have been locked up.
He was a very pleasant man.
Yeah. Nice guy, but they should have put him in a mental institution.
Man.
As soon as a guy signed something like that.
Just had little on his mind.
$300,000. They should fly planes over there every day. Let them collect.
Dive bomb.
Can you imagine? The world is nuts. I tell you, just to get into some normalcy, I'm going to go to a George Clooney press conference. Do we have any tape of that?
A little bit.
Great. I got to hear that. You got to start with that, please.
Well, that's what I was going to say. First of all, you have been saying all day that stop screaming at the paparazzi. They're doing a job.
Right.
Walter Cronkite also says, and we don't often agree with him.
Uncle Walter.
He says that the paparazzi may be obnoxious and sometimes dangerous, but he says we should think twice about calling for censorship.
Mm-hmm.
Interviewed on Dateline NBC, the former CBS anchorman warned that if the tabloid press is censored, the next step would be to limit photographers for the legitimate news-carrying services. He says that the best way to bring the paparazzi under control is to instill a sense of responsibility in the tabloid editors. Meanwhile, last night or sometime yesterday, George Clooney got on his soapbox. He seems to think, the paparazzi are his issue.
Yeah, he should shut up. Here's a guy.
He's been taking them on for quite some time, and now he has an opportunity to lash out again. Here he says that he takes a shot at Steve Koz, who is the editor of the National Enquirer.
Mr. Koz, I watch as you scramble for high ground, saying that you won't purchase these pictures. Pictures of a dying princess trapped in her car. Well, I am impressed. What ethics. Your cover of your magazine this week says Di can't get enough sex. It's on the stand still.
Wow. Well, what's wrong with that? Who is this George Clooney? Why is he not being investigated? How did he get into my life? How did he become the mayor of tennis? I mean, really?
Well, the other day I was in a movie theater with a friend of mine.
How did he end up in...
And he's in another movie. It's like every movie in Hollywood stars George Clooney now.
They don't make money. They just star him.
Right. And so, finally, my friend looked at me and says, are you buying George Clooney as the leading man?
You don't care. Wait till his 15 minutes are up. He'll be passing out cameras and motorcycles and motor scooters.
We're looking at the new Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
As soon as that TV show disappears, so will he.
Yeah. Thank you. Can that show disappear fast enough?
It can't disappear fast enough for me.
Me neither.
Sick of him.
Oh, my God. And his new issue, paparazzi. Who cares about paparazzi? You think the American public cares? We want to see pictures. We like seeing people in bikinis.
Why do you think there's so many tabloids?
Yeah. We like it. Okay, George? Get with it. You're making fun of us, the American people. You're telling us we're simpletons. You're calling us an idiot. Who do you think's buying this stuff? We are. We like it. We like to know Lady Di can't get enough sex. I need to know that. Okay? Right. Inquirer's a great newspaper. Steve Koz is an idiot. He shouldn't go around apologizing. You should say people like this stuff. It's free speech. Nothing wrong with it.
In fact, you should say, if people really want to see these pictures, I guess we'll have to publish them.
Of course, they should publish them.
High ground.
High ground, my ass.
Police. Cronkite also says that he thinks the paparazzi are getting a bum rap in the aftermath of the fatal accident. He says that the driver of Diana's car is clearly at fault.
Of course. He was a drunk. He was a drunken guy.
Tests show he was drunk, and witnesses say he was speeding. Now there's a report that the man who was behind the wheel of the car driven or driving Princess Diana and her boyfriend was not even licensed to drive an armor-plated Mercedes.
Yeah, why don't we just stop the freedom of the press so George Clooney can sunbathe in the nude in privacy?
The report comes from French radio, citing another driver at the Ritz Hotel in Paris as their source, who worked with Henri Paul.
One of the French paparazzi who's up on charges will be calling here sometime during your newscast, probably.
Really?
If all goes well. Isn't that right? So says Gary. He thinks he has a guy.
Anyway, there are all kinds of reports coming out from every quarter. Some of the paparazzi who were at the scene are saying they were left like 2 football fields behind the car. The car was going so fast as it entered the tunnel. We heard yesterday that the driver was taunting them and saying that they weren't going to catch them tonight.
Well, guess what they did?
Well, no, a pole caught them.
Yeah, pole caught them.
And now the paparazzi are all in trouble because some people have described them as swarming over the car like mosquitoes or flies once it crashed.
Well, that's
and one
wrong.
of them has been accused of taking Diana's pulse as he snapped away.
See, that's
not
cold.
to help her out.
That's cold.
But because he needed to know whether she was alive or dead.
That's a cockroach of a human being.
The copy that went with the picture.
Right. That's cold. Someone's laying there dead. You take their pulse with one hand and snap pictures with the other. I mean, that's cold.
The lone survivor of the car crash that killed the princess remains hospitalized in Paris. Investigators are waiting for the bodyguard to recover enough to tell his story. He remains listed in critical condition.
Here's his story.
He may have to write it down because hospital sources say that his jaw was damaged in the crash, that his lips and tongue were torn out.
Ooh. Lips and tongue.
Yeah, just torn away.
Whoa. Hey, here's the story. He survived because he was the only one in the car with a seatbelt. Why did he have a seatbelt? Because he saw the guy was loaded. Why didn't he warn the other 2 people?
You wouldn't get inside if you had any sense at all, and you tell the people you're supposed to guard.
Buckle up.
I'm not going with you.
I always buckle up. Gary goes to me, it's kind of faggy that you buckle up in the back of a car. I go, dude, faggy schmaggy. I don't want to have my lips and tongue torn out. Faggy. Did you hear him yesterday? That's kind of. I always thought it was kind of faggy. I was like, well, why is it faggy to put a seatbelt on? Gary thinks if we're in the back of a limo, it's safe somehow. It's a car. It's a moving vehicle.
You just fly through the air a little further before.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a bigger distance.
You live an extra half second.
Yeah.
You get to hear the crash.
Yeah. You get to see the back of the car go through your middle.
Well, I also read that the radiator of the car wound up on this guy's lap.
Really?
Yeah, that's how far the front end of the car was pushed back.
That's got to feel
by
good.
The impact of that crash.
Man.
Some mourners are waiting in lines to pay respects for Diana, up to 6 to 8 hours to write in that book that they have there that they're compiling.
Wow.
In the
Aren't people weird? Am I missing something here? I mean, isn't it weird to stand in line for 6 hours?
St. James Palace.
Am I so...
There was a woman I heard interview the other day. She said, I just feel it's something I have to do.
Yeah.
It was 8 hours at one point.
That's what postal workers say before they kill their family. It's just something I had to do.
Load up.
Well, get a new feeling.
Yeah, if you have a compulsion like that, go see a shrink. Get on some drugs.
You know, let that thought go by, pick another one.
Right. I'm with you on that. Here, here.
I mean, my goodness. They're just standing there all day.
Something I had to do.
There's some, they can write anything they want in this book, and you can write up to a page.
And people are standing there
Who
writing.
the hell do you think's going to read that crap?
Oh, my goodness. I'd like to talk to those people in line.
Jeez.
Well, we
should
John.
send someone over there.
Yeah.
Cover the funeral ourselves.
Yeah, that'd be interesting coverage.
Anyway, they're now criticizing the royal family. They are attacking the arrangements for the funeral.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they think, first of all, they're going to have a little procession. They're going to walk Diana a mile into,
Oh, like Weekend at Bernie's?
Abbey. No, she'll be in a coffin.
Oh, that'd be cool. Imagine they wouldn't that be weird, man, if they just walked her through like the streets for about a mile?
You're on your own, man.
You're on your own. You're on your own. No, she said they're going to walk her around. I was like, wow, what is she, Mussolini?
You are so...
All right, so they're going to walk her through.
You know how here in a state funeral they often have the horse list?
Yes.
The horse with no rider.
Yeah.
You know, that's part of the procession.
Beautiful.
And I'm shouting out
that.
details to my mother once of one of these state funerals.
Right.
And I said, oh, there's that horse.
Right.
And my mother shouted out, you mean they have him on a horse?
Yeah.
She thought that the dead man was on the back of
Robin, I know I have to interrupt this trip down memory. A paparazzo is on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, a real I'm sorry, I had to bleep you for that foul language you just used. A paparazzo is on the phone from France. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Bonjour.
Yes. Now,
what part of France is he calling?
where are you calling from?
I am calling from France.
All right. Now, what happened? You were one of the photographers who was chasing Lady Diane.
This is true.
And what happened?
Well, first of all, I want to say that we paparazzi are getting a bad rap.
You're getting a bad rap.
That's right.
Right.
Why does our paparazzi sound like Prince Rainier?
I don't know. They all sound the same.
Back to you.
Are you taking... Now, listen, you were taking... Isn't it wrong when the body is laying there to take pictures?
Listen, first of all, I didn't want to say... okay, so I took some pictures.
Right.
But it's not like I'm insensitive. Number one, I did not feel her pulse.
Right.
But I did feel her breast.
Oh.
I wanted to see if they were hurt.
All right, now...
I tried to help. I smelled her panties.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't believe this is for real. All right.
Oh, dear.
He was calling from a cell phone, a jail cell phone.
Anyway, they are also upset over there because it's less than a full state funeral.
Right.
She will be, the proceedings will be held at the Westminster Abbey or whatever, but then she's going to be carted off to her family burial plot.
Right.
And there are a lot of things that aren't happening that they would like to see happening. The Queen should be in Buckingham Palace, so the flags can be flown at half-mast, all kinds of things they're upset about.
A lot of negotiations.
And some of them are saying they even want a permanent memorial now.
Wow.
Built to Diana. They really feel that she was more representative of who the people of Great Britain are than the actual royal family. And they're watching very closely to see what the royal family does about Diana's death. Her son, Prince William, is saying that he wants to march behind Diana's coffin as it makes its move this 1 mile down the road. I don't know if his family will allow that, but they say he's insisting and he wants to be a part of her funeral. There are also reports that Luciano Pavarotti has declined to perform at the funeral. He's too choked up.
Oh. He's too choked up from food. He needs the Heimlich.
Well, he didn't say why.
He's too choked up. Just do it, man. That's an honor.
And they are speculating that Elton John may sing one of Diana's favorite songs at the funeral. There's also some speculation that Sting may perform, but they are saying they haven't been asked officially to do anything.
Well, what they're saying, too, is that Prince Charles and the royal family, very stuffy. And that's why the people liked Lady Di, because she was like one of them. Because she would be, she would hug her children in public and like wear.
We carried them around to aid shelters,
right,
and introduced them to poor people so they could see them.
There's a famous story that Prince Charles, when he was 4 years old, his mother, the Queen Mother, came off the plane, and it was a photo op. He goes running up to his Queen Mother, his mother, and they shake hands. Mm-hmm. That's the kind of upbringing he had. They're very, it's a very waspy thing. They're just very removed.
They don't touch.
They don't touch and stuff. So she was kind of touchy-feely and kissy and stuff, and that people enjoyed that and thought that she was at least giving that to her kids and was at least not turning them into these robotic wasps.
Who were totally removed from reality.
Right. I used to, my mother won't even shake my hand, so,
You're so removed.
I'm so removed.
They're also talking about the gowns that were sold for $3 million earlier this year with the money going to charity, Diana's dresses. They say now that the value of them may be skyrocketing.
I bet you wish you'd bought one now. I told you to buy one.
Well, all of those people look really smart now, don't they?
Which is better, Mel's stock or those dresses? The tie? I'll go with the stock. Get my hands on that.
Princesses aren't made every day, is what they're saying, is the reason that the sales probably are skyrocketing. One person who bought one of the dresses said he wasn't planning to sell it ever, and his wife wasn't ever planning to wear it, so he'll never reap any benefits from any escalation in price.
Can't we get a hold of a schmanta and say Lady Di wore it, sell it to somebody? There's got to be that going on.
And now, of course, is the time to cash in. All the memorabilia makers, they're looking to cash in on Di, so her face is going to be plastered on everything very soon.
Elvis, move over.
No, she'll be right up there with him.
Yeah.
In fact, Dan Rather had an interesting comment last night on the news. He said, we're standing in front of the place that may be soon the Graceland of England.
Yeah, right. Fred is wearing one of Lady Di's dresses today. Beautiful in it.
I'm not selling it either.
Well, it's just interesting how people get all caught up in the emotion of everything. In Montserrat, which is this
place we'll never get
volcano-ravaged spot, they're building a new capital, and they want it named after the late Princess Diana. The British government has pledged to redevelop the area that was devastated by a volcano, including the current capital of Plymouth. Islanders want to name the new capital Port Diana in her honor.
Beautiful.
The Wendy's hamburger chain has stopped airing a television commercial in the wake of Princess Diana's death. In the ad, Wendy's founder Dave Thomas asks a Queen Elizabeth imposter about the status of her family.
Yeah, not a good question.
So now they're taking that ad off the TVs for a while. And also the Weight Watchers people have delayed the start of a new campaign by Fergie, because it also referred to the paparazzi. Here is Howard Rubenstein to tell us about it.
The top Jew, Howard Rubenstein. He's the PR macher, right?
Yeah.
All right.
She's comparing dieting to difficult things, and one of the things she said is that dieting was more difficult than getting away from the paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
Yeah,
that's the Yiddish paparazzi.
Rubenstein, it's paparazzi.
Paparazzi.
So the Weight Watchers people are delaying that campaign as well. Governor Pataki says the New York media has been very restrained in the handling of his family life.
Yeah, they don't bother him. The paparazzi?
They've had few problems with the press intruding on his family's privacy.
Let me ask you something. Howard Rubenstein is a guy in public relations. He doesn't know it's paparazzi?
You know what? A guy like him, he likes to change things.
Yeah. I mean, what is that?
The paparazzi.
Is it paparazzi? Is that the plural? Is a paparazzi one and paparazzi many? What is this? The paparazzi.
Pataki was on a little radio station up in Binghamton, New York today, and he was commenting on the death of Princess Diana and the role the paparazzi played in the crash that took her life in on a Paris freeway. The governor says the New York press has shown his family an enormous amount of respect.
You mean the paparazzo?
Or E or I.
Paparazzo. As in bozo.
So at least our governor here likes the press. He knows which side of the
that's right.
He
likes it.
He wants buttered. And former New York Governor Mario Cuomo and a former Bush administration drug policy advisor, William Bennett, are teaming up to fight drugs. The two are putting aside party differences to co-chair the Partnership for a Drug-Free America.
Couldn't he have done that when he was governor?
Republican, while Cuomo is a liberal Democrat.
He's a Democrat. There is no fighting drugs in this country. How silly. When most of America's parents are on legal drugs, they're all on this Xanax and oh my God. I can't tell you what's going on out in suburbia. Everybody's got pills. Everybody. It's all legal, by the way. Everybody's doped up. No one can face the reality of suburbia. Trust me, I can't.
Why don't they leave? Why do they take pills so they can stay there?
The city's worse.
I never understood this.
I don't know, but I tell you,
fix it.
People's pets are on pills. You know they have psychiatrists for pets that give you pills? So why would we fight heroin and cocaine? It's the same goddamn thing, except it's not legal. Just make those legal. Let the doctors dispense it.
I have to tell you, I have to make a confession.
You're on cocaine?
No.
What? Prozac? What are you on? I knew you were
I'm
on
not
something.
on anything.
You've been too even lately.
How dare you?
What are you on?
I'm not about to get uneven, accusing me of being on something.
What's the confession?
I had a behaviorist come over to see my cat.
Oh, my goodness. Get out of here. Are they on anything?
No, they're not on anything but catnip.
Why? Why are they acting weird?
One of my cats has a problem.
Which is?
He doesn't go in the litter box.
Oh, that's weird, because they automatically go in that.
Right.
That's a
he
gimme.
goes right in front of it.
Wow. You know why he's upset?
Yeah. So the and I couldn't figure out why he's upset.
And why was he upset?
The behaviorist says, now I have...
You got too much free time. Go ahead, yeah. The behaviorist says... Go ahead.
The behaviorist says, I should bring in the tape.
Maybe it was the new boyfriend.
For you. No, he's been doing it since I moved to the new apartment.
Ah.
And
you
he's
didn't tell
done
me
it
that.
before once or twice, you know, and I could always figure out what his problem was and fix it. But this has been a nonstop thing for a while now.
All right, so get to the bottom of the story here.
So anyway, the behaviorist says that Max is different from the other cats. He's bigger.
He's a faggot.
Stop that. He's bigger and he's a long hair where they're all short hair.
Go ahead.
And so
I knew it had to do with the fact that you had 4. You know, there's a lot of...
Sometimes the other 3 sort of ostracize him and scapegoat him. They don't groom him. You know, he doesn't
like
get
Fred.
Yeah. He's sort of an outcast.
Right.
And, you know, they gang up on him.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's all stressed out because he's not getting enough attention, affection, or love.
And he was the first cat. He was there first.
Yes.
And he had to go through the introduction of the other 3 cats.
That's right.
Should lock you all up. What else is in the
You
news?
could be a cat behavior.
Yeah. I'd toss all your cats right out the window. You wouldn't have a problem. I'd say, this one don't work. Out.
I'm going to bring in that tape.
So what did you do to solve the problem?
Well, now I have to spend time with Max alone, away from the other cats.
And is he now peeing in the box?
He hasn't done it yet.
But he will.
But she says this will help, and I'm supposed to escort him to the litter box.
How do you know when it's time?
How would I know?
What'd you pay for this? Really, what's this run you?
I have no idea.
Really?
No to the penny.
I do not.
No, she doesn't know.
Yeah, she does.
She don't even pay her own bills, I'm sure, at this point. Poor assistant.
I did write a check, but I don't remember what it was.
Really?
No.
Is it over $100?
I'm sure it was.
Yeah. Nobody does
Because it
anything.
was a house call, you know, and all 4 cats were there, and, you know, it was really funny.
It was almost like an encounter group. An intervention.
Robin's laughing at Spike.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Okay.
Between your horses and your cats.
I'm laughing at myself the whole time it was happening. I can't believe I'm doing
Yeah, this is pathetic. Behaviorist. Not even a vet, like a behaviorist. Specialist.
That's right. And, you know, she gradually got all the cats to come out, but she said, you know, it's really not necessary. Sometimes I treat a cat without ever seeing him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's like a clairvoyant.
But it was very funny. I couldn't believe I was doing it.
Should have had that film free.
Where was
Where was the camera?
Oh,
Real world.
There is an audio tape. She made a tape for the cats, and I play the tape.
For the cats?
Yes.
What do you do? What is the? Are you sure? You're putting me on? It's a tape for you to follow her advice, right?
No, it's got whale sound on it.
And it helps them what?
And so the cats are supposed to now remember the fun they had when this tape was made. Every time it's played.
Oh, did she see you coming? Oh my God! What, a whale?
You mean WHALE?
Yeah, whale.
Yeah, you know, like whale sound. You know those environmental.
You always hear that.
You hear
Relaxing
birds
sounds
and all kinds of things.
And they remember when the tape was made?
That's what she said. That
And
they'll remember this and they'll get that good feeling.
You mean they had such a great time when she was there making that tape?
Well, she was feeding them catnip.
Oh.
It's like Pavlov.
I don't get it. should play some Jackie tapes. They're cheaper and funnier.
Don't remember the great time they had.
Oh, dear.
Remember this joke? Meow, that's a good one.
All right. I have no comment.
You have no
I'm
comment.
speechless. Yeah.
That's when we think she's crazy. She's crazy.
Well, listen, what's she going to do? The damn cat's peeing all over the place.
He doesn't do that.
Right.
It's only his solid.
And does he
waste.
poopy in the litter box?
No, that's what he puts
Oh.
outside of the litter box. He does everything else inside the litter box.
He pees outside of it.
No, he pees inside the
Oh,
litter
he
box.
makes poopy outside.
Yes.
Oh.
She let it harden up.
Yeah, let it harden up and just throw it in the garbage.
Oh, it's very simple to clean up. It's not like a big deal.
I thought it was
just,
pee.
No. He'd have to go if that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
There would have been no behavior.
He knows where the line is.
Interesting that he'll pee in there, but he won't poop.
Well, yes, because it's a signal of something.
Can I say something? I'm no behaviorist. But sometimes, if you don't have enough litter in the litter box...
No, there's tons of litter. I've tried everything. I've taken the tops off. I put the tops on. I got two. I did everything. I changed litters. I went back. I did
One thing
everything.
good about their turds is that they're little and they're pellets.
Yeah.
Smelly.
Yeah, very smelly.
Cats are the stinkiest.
In 3 or 4 days, you pick it up by hand.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I bet you
don't
do
leave
that.
it around that long.
I bet you, hey, Jackie, let me ask you something. You got a litter box,
The
right?
answer is no.
You pick them up by hand, don't you, when you clean out the litter box?
Absolutely not.
I got a special spoon we use.
Oh, yeah, right. The litter goes through and...
Yeah.
I
bet you use your hand.
No, please.
You dirty son of a bitch. You handled my lobster.
I put it in the soup, Helen.
Oh. What a pig. Anyway, go ahead, Robin.
So anyway.
What's the antique furniture?
The Rocky Mountain News says Vanity Fair magazine plans to publish the entire 2.5-page ransom note that was written to the family of JonBenet Ramsey.
Oh, cool.
When she was missing out there in Colorado just around Christmas time.
I'd like to read that.
Report. The ransom note instructs JonBenet's father to go to the bank and withdraw $118,000 out. It says any deviation, such as alerting bank authorities or marking the bills, would mean the death of JonBenet.
I wonder who wrote it.
The note warns you are not the only fat cat around, so don't underestimate us. Meanwhile, the mother of JonBenet Ramsey, Patricia, is lashing out at the tabloids. She called into the Larry King show last night to complain. The show had focused on tabloid coverage of Princess Diana.
Oh, she's upset about that. Oh, she's upset about her tabloid coverage.
Right. She just called in to chime in about the tabloids.
You're not going to get much sympathy here. Whether or not you did the murders is certainly nothing for me to decide, and you haven't been charged with anything. But just parading your young daughter around in those beauty pageants is enough to make me want to throw up.
Yeah.
Man.
While we were away, they had a big recall of 25 million pounds of hamburger from Hudson Foods because of possible E. coli bacterial contamination.
Yeah, and my wife during that whole time is ordering the kids hamburgers. And even the housekeeper said to her, "What are you doing? Don't you read the newspaper?" She goes, "Yeah, I read the newspaper. I'm just hungry."
Well, I don't know what's going on out there, but they say they're still paying their workers and they're trying to sell the plant. This could take weeks, but the workers could get a chance to stay at the plant. So I guess they're bailing out of the business. They've done so badly at it. After this big scandal, I guess they say there's nothing more we can do. It's a mess. Let's get out.
Well, my 4-year-old will eat his French fries and hamburgers. So.
Is that right?
Yeah, so hell with it.
You're going to feed her that hamburger?
Have to. She
You don't
wants
care what
hamburgers.
they find.
Yeah, I just want her quiet. Whatever the price.
A man and a woman who worked together at a Long Island high school died together in a murder-suicide pact. Suffolk County Police say the bodies of Michael Betlow and Joyce Fasano were found by police at about 10:30 yesterday morning. They say it appears that Betlow and Fasano Betlow shot Fasano and then shot himself. Officers were called to the couple's home after Betlow's parents were concerned that they had been unable to reach their son since last Friday.
That's the postal worker?
No, this is Betlow, who was a custodian at Bellport High School. And Fasano worked as a secretary there. It's not immediately clear how long the couple had known each other or how long they had worked at the school, but they decided to leave this life together.
Wow, that's
I
always
don't know
weird.
what the motive for that was.
Did they eat hamburger? You never know.
It's always interesting to me when people who work at schools do wacky things like that.
Yeah, I know. The custodian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you always looked at that guy anyway, did you?
You knew he was up to
the
something.
Custodian.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you know, the other story that we're always talking about is those volunteer firemen.
Yeah.
And how, you know, sometimes you got to be a little bit concerned about a guy who wants to volunteer to be a fireman.
Yeah. What happened?
Up in Schenectady, a former volunteer firefighter is accused of setting fires, some of which injured firefighters.
Yeah, it goes on a lot. They're called angels of death, or angels of mercy, whatever they call those guys who set fires and then want to be the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like he must have been a little disgruntled, though, because he was a former volunteer.
Oh. Imagine getting fired from being a volunteer. That's like, you know, like an intern who gets fired.
I don't know what his problem is, but Leslie Taylor faces felony arson charges in connection with 2 fires he is accused of setting before being taken into custody yesterday.
Did he eat hamburger?
The 2 fires he is accused of occurred within an hour and 2 minutes of each other late Monday and early yesterday. Taylor volunteered as a firefighter in Scotia from June of 72 through early 1975.
Aren't you amazed, like during that whole hamburger scare, that like when the hamburger chains would say they were recalling all their hamburgers? Because I always thought the hamburger chains didn't even put any real meat in their hamburgers.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
they'd be
amazing that they were real meat hamburgers.
What is it? Oh, hold on. Yeah?
I don't know if you're interested, but I went to school with not one but 2 angels of death.
Oh, yeah?
I went to school with 2 different guys who were both convicted of setting fires that were both volunteer firemen.
No kidding.
Wow.
Yeah, it's prevalent.
Completely different, you know, like parts of town.
Wow. That's always weird.
One guy was like a really big fat guy who had no friends.
No kidding.
So I remember like when he used to see him hanging around the fire department, that was like his whole thing.
Well, that's why the cops with the FBI screwed up that guy Richard Jewell out there in Atlanta. With the remember with the bombing of the Olympics.
Yeah, because he was
He's a big
like
fat guy.
fan of cops.
Yeah, he was like a big fat guy.
The guy I was talking about that was like triple the size of Richard.
Oh, really?
Jewell. Yeah, like he was like no one
How
ever
could he
spoke.
fight fires?
Well, that's what we wanted.
Well, he's a volunteer.
And then the other guy was actually on the cover of the New York Post because he set fires to really important buildings where police were housing historical documents.
Oh.
And he burned down all the historical documents.
Wow, what was his deal? Did he want to be a hero?
And you know, it's funny because we ran into him once, and everyone would always, you know, no one would ask him about it, but we'd say, hey, man, you got a light, or, you know, all sorts of stuff. And he would just act like it never happened.
Didn't he go to jail?
You know, he was supposed to go. I think he had to do a short amount of time, and a lot of it was probation.
Really?
Yeah.
Man. You know, in Canada, they're trying to lock me up for saying I didn't like I didn't like the French. Wouldn't you want to lock guys up who light stuff on fire?
They were both very, very strange guys, and nobody was surprised.
Right.
But it was still sort of odd.
Isn't it weird when no one's surprised that you set fires? What kind of guy are you? Yeah.
A teenage driver wanted to fix her hair, and now 2 other teenagers are dead. Florida Highway Patrol troopers say that a 16-year-old driver asked a passenger to take the wheel as they were on Interstate 95. So she's in the driver's seat.
Fixing her hair?
She's working the gas pedal, and she wants to fix her hair. So she says, here, take the wheel.
Wow.
Well, the guy who tried to do that couldn't control the car. It swerved and then rolled over, and troopers say the 18-year-old who took the wheel died, as did another 18-year-old who was thrown from the car and run over by a tractor trailer.
Not to say that everyone should do this, but hair
And then struck by another vehicle.
Hair is important. It really is. As someone who's very involved with hair.
Can't you pull over to fix your hair?
In my case, no.
Believe it or not, the driver survived all of this, but is in serious condition.
Oh.
A northern New Jersey cable company is looking to pull the plug on a racy program customers have complained about. The Record of Hackensack reports that TCI of northern New Jersey is looking into whether it can remove a public access show called Out Late. On the show, I guess they interview women who perform in pornographic movies and ads for phone sex hotlines, among other things.
Isn't life great? I mean, you know, when cable came into existence a couple of years ago, really, when you think about it, like something really cool was thought up. Someone in the community said, you know, you're going to put out all these cable channels. Shouldn't the community have access so that we can do public service programming? And shouldn't the public have a certain amount of hours where they can go in and be TV stars as well? And someone said yes, and they made it the law. And now it's just like filled with perverts and freaks.
Yeah, look at Who Wants to Do Television.
Because who else wants a free television show? You know what I mean? Who else wants to be on TV for like free? You know, it's all porno guys.
Yeah, it's a guy who figures out a way to meet the women and talk to them, actually, who he could never get a hold of.
It's like cable television's gone completely awry. So these neat little community access programs have become like the worst nightmare.
Well, none of them are really good. Have you ever seen a good public access program?
Yeah, a couple.
Really?
Yeah, the porno ones.
Oh.
They're really stupid and, they're just...
No, I mean, those are fun at least.
Yeah.
So anyway, now in New Jersey, I guess they're trying to, they're complaining about them. But they say they can't do anything about them. The tape can run as long as it doesn't contain any nudity or vulgarity or isn't considered obscene. And in Wallingford, the police chief...
But you're right, a lot of these cable shows really do suck.
Oh,
I mean, they're all horrible.
If they don't have anything to do with sex, they have no redeeming value.
Like, I know Jackie goes on, the guy goes, he's like the David Letterman of cable. And stuff. I'm like, you watch it, and he's doing everything Letterman does, except like on a bad budget.
Yeah.
And why not watch Letterman? Jackie's on there like every week.
Yeah, you can't watch these things for more than 5 seconds.
Right.
It's so bad.
And he might be the best one out there.
In Wallingford, the police chief has fired a 19-year-old veteran of the force, citing Kerry Coon's contact with a prostitute. The chief says that Coon is morally and ethically unfit for duty. He is accused of propositioning a prostitute in Meriden when he was driving in June. He drove her to a crack house to buy drugs.
Wow.
And the chief says a recent investigation has substantiated most of the allegations against Coon.
Coon. Is he a white guy?
I guess so.
Yeah. Nice.
He was spotted on June 15th stopping a known prostitute. And a further investigation shows that he took her to a crack house. I said, guys really are hard up. They're really desperate for sex and will do anything.
I know.
It is amazing.
Imagine you got to bring a prostitute to a crack house.
Before you can do your business. And finally today, let's lighten up here and listen to some other people who have nothing on their mind.
That's why I'm amazed when I meet women. I meet women who can't get married. They want a man real bad. They can't find. I go, there are whores in crack houses charging guys. You can't get a man?
Well, they don't want that man.
Well.
See,
I love you, Robin.
Thank you.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Right.
Alicia Silverstone, we were talking about her yesterday. Gary had an encounter with her up in the Sony dining room. Well, here she is. She's in a new film called Excess Baggage that is now in the theaters, and someone asked her if being famous will keep her from meeting that special someone.
I'm not anonymous when I meet them, so that's a bit, it's hard, because I really wish that I could just be anonymous and
Honey, you're close.
hang out and not get bothered and be able to meet people on the same way that everybody else meets people.
People are getting dangerously close to ignoring you.
But
it's coming.
It's coming. Don't worry. You're going to be able to meet lots of guys that way.
hopefully that won't screw it all up. Hopefully I'll be able to still find somebody somehow, somewhere.
Yeah, well, we hope that for you. Like, finding a guy is the most important thing in the world.
She didn't say it was the most important thing. Obviously, the most important thing is making tons of money. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Kevin Sorbo, he's the guy who plays Hercules on TV. He has a new movie out.
He's not one at all.
It's called Cull. And here's what he thinks a hero is.
A guy who lights fires. And then
A hero, I think, is somebody that he strives to be something.
He's already stopped.
He could play a mummy. He should be a mummy in a horror film.
What is a hero?
They should wrap him in bandages.
Douchebag says what?
What?
Douchebag.
Somebody else that tries to make a better place for other people. He sets goals for people that they realize where they're at. They can try to attain something and be better than who they are. I think it's somebody that we
nice
can look up
sentence.
to.
He makes rap stars look articulate.
Henry Winkler is.
He almost broke monotone on that little tape you played.
Yeah.
I think a hero is, well, what it is anyone who makes a life better for older.
Let me.
Hero, I think, is somebody that he strives to be something.
He's already lost.
Not
Lost
better
in
than
his
somebody
thoughts.
else, but strives to make a better place for other people. He sets goals for people that they realize where they're at. They can try to attain something and be better than who they are.
Oh,
I
you're
think
so
it's somebody that we can look up to.
Attain is the key word. Can he drink and drive? Can we make a law that allows him to do it? Force him to drink and drive.
I was there before. Henry Winkler, the Fonz.
Fonzie.
Yes, he.
You know, he's still the Fonz?
Yes, he has something to do with a new anthology series called Dead Man's Gun that's about to show up on Showtime.
This guy has put out more serious garbage than any person. He's doing all kind of specials about retarded people. He's putting out movies. But he's still the Fonz.
All people want to know about is the Fonz.
The Fonz.
So someone asked him how he came up with the characterization of the Fonz.
Again, huh? And I'm sure he was there not to talk about that.
I had just finished.
Listen, you mother effer.
For the 10 billionth time, I had just finished.
Hey, Henry, didn't you go to Yale Drama School? Was it your greatest acting achievement, shutting up and combing your hair?
The Lords of Flatbush.
Yeah, that was a cool movie.
I had worked and I was very friendly with Sly Stallone.
Oh, there you go.
And so when I was starting to play the Fonz, I used to think to myself, I wonder what Sly would do. And then I would
have sex with your wife.
Just embellish on that.
Then they asked him if he learned how to ride a motorcycle while playing the Fonz.
What was he promoting?
He was promoting this new Showtime.
Yeah, no one cares. Did you learn to ride a motorcycle when you were the Fonz? Oh, okay.
No, I still don't know.
You know what? He's in Fred Gwynn hell.
I know.
He's as much the Fonz as Fred Gwynn was Herman Munster.
How to ride a motorcycle. The first time they put me on a motorcycle, you know, in the opening credits, I go up that little driveway. So right after they stopped the camera, I smashed into the sound truck and nearly killed the director of photography.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
They should ask him what makes a hero.
And Paul Reiser of Mad About You has a new book out called Babyhood.
It's sickeningly. I mean, he's on every show talking about babyhood.
Yes.
And it's so not funny. I mean, I think he's a pretty talented guy in that show, Mad About You. But
I don't care.
I don't know, man.
Well, according to everyone, the TV show is based on his life, and his books are based on his life.
It's a pretty dull life. I mean, he might as well. He might be the most boring talk show guest out of anyone I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I saw him on Leno. It was unwatchable. Or was it Letterman? One of the two.
Well, here he is. Play number 9 first.
Okay.
He says there's plenty in babyhood that people can relate to.
You know, there's nothing really so specific that's only me and my son or my wife that's, you know. But when you share things that are personal, very often they're really universal. And I think that's what people respond to. They go, oh, man, that's exactly what I went through. I'm so glad somebody else did that.
Isn't he supposed to be a comedian?
Yeah, but he never makes you laugh. That's a real good...
I'm not laughing.
Real good thing. You're a comedian who doesn't make people laugh.
I'm not laughing. Yeah.
And he says that some incidents in his life are better illustrated by the TV show than in books. So that's why he has the TV show.
There were some jokes and stories that I tried to write, and they were really the kind of, you had to be there kind of stories. And I said, well, that's not going to work. I have to, and luckily I have the show to say, let's do it. I'll act it out. I'll tell you what happened. I'll show it to you, because it's too hard to explain.
Little guys talking about their craft. Fascinating.
That's what's happening, folks.
So you mean there are times that in real life he says, well, I'll put that on the show, but not my book.
Well, that's not going to work on the book. That's why I have the show.
Fascinating.
Now you want to go out and get that book, don't you?
I actually have it. Someone sent it to me. I just can't even get started. He's on the back with his shoes off and the baby. You know, it's beautiful.
Oh, wonderful.
He's a real man's man. He's a sensitive guy.
Yeah, he's the new Alan Alda.
Yeah.
Women love him.
Good for him. Well, women don't love me. How's that? He showed tonight, Dog Star, baby. You're going to love it. Yeah. That's Keanu Reeves.
Reeves and his two acting friends who sing in their spare time.
And we kid him about his alleged marriage to music mogul David Geffen. It's fun. Alleged marriage. Yeah. Anyway, join us tonight with Keanu on TV's ratings champion, The Great E! Show. Jackie the Joke Man Martling, his two filthy and funny CDs, Sergeant Pecker and The Joke Man. Only $12 plus $4 shipping and handling. Also on cassette, buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. Friday and Saturday, November 7th and 8th at the Riviera Hotel on the Strip in Las Vegas. For information and nasty jokes, visit jokeland.com. Tomorrow, the chance to go to FBI headquarters, thanks to FX and the show X-Files. And also Crackhead Bob in Memphis as Elvis's cousin. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Oh, don't miss Stuttering John appearing at the Balance Bar Sunshine Kids Tennis Tournament benefiting children with cancer this Thursday from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Queens College Tennis Court. Steve Grillo in Grandma Sylvia's funeral, 718-850-40 for Scott the Engineer in his music business. He'll play music at your parties. Thank you.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
We'll be right back after this brief word from our benevolent sponsor.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
All right, let's do the plugs. Fred, you read them.
If we have any TVN, so obviously there's King North. Union Station Hartford Quest against, of course, Sirianni and Hoffman, and the King Norris Animal CD is available at Power Records, all three locations in Manhattan. Also Record Express in the Hartford area and Tunes in Allentown, PA. Don't miss Stuttering John appearing at the Balance Bar, Sunshine Kids Tennis Marathon, benefiting children with cancer this Thursday at the Queens College Lower Tennis Courts at 3 p.m. And Stuttering John's band appears at Club Rio in Conshohocken, PA, Saturday night at 11. Of course, for people who are film aficionados, check this out. Private Parts starring Howard Stern on Time Warner Home Theater pay-per-view September 2nd, which is actually September 3rd now through the 14th, with showings every 2 hours. And you can look at them as long as you can stand them. Scott the Engineer for weddings, parties, you name it. He's the DJ you want to call. 718-BAG-5040.
Okay, everybody, thanks. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.
At this time, the Howard Stern Radio Network leaves the airwaves for technical adjustment.
92.3 megahertz.